going on, guys? Welcome back to the Gamer Saloon's Champions League. We just surpassed week number 4, which is just slightly over halfway through the regular season of 7 weeks. And a lot of interesting results so far, but the first thing that I wanted to bring up is Machina is no longer in the league. They decided to back out due to team complications and all of that. So instead, what we're going to do, instead of trying to replace them since they were 2-2, and that would be a little bit unfair for the teams below them, we decided we're going to have some fun with their spot and give it to Get Merc'd, which is me, myself, James, and Carpet, and we will play for them, but we cannot make the playoffs. So if we do finish in that top 6, the 7th seed will come up and make the playoffs instead. So we'll see some fun games there between us and some of the best teams. I think the 3 teams that they've left is Cosmic, Kings of Urban, and Exodus. So it should be fun watching them destroy us. We'll always have that as the first match of the day, and we'll start that with this first week versus Cosmic. I might not be there. Like, I'm recording this a little early. My wife might have given birth by now, so it's possible I might not be there, but if I am, we should have a good time. James and Carpet will find a replacement for me without a doubt, and we'll have a good time with that. But on that, let's go over what happened last week, and then we can continue from there. So last week, we had Machina, who is no longer in the league. They squeak out a victory 3-2 over 2 Easy to move to 2-2, which is the record that Get Merc'd will take over. 2 Easy falls to 0-4. So they have a lot of work cut out for them for the rest of the season. Then we have iBuyPower Cosmic. They started out going down 2-0 to Lucky Bounce, which was Darkfire, Torment, and Timothy. And Cosmic came all the way back, got the reverse sweep, wins it 3-2 to keep their chances alive for one of those top 2 seeds. Even the number 1 seed is still very likely for them because they haven't played Exodus yet. Then we got Momentum, the other team that's also battling up there for the 1 or 2 seeds. They get the 3-0 over Genesis, who's been really struggling so far. They are 1-3. And then, of course, Exodus vs. Kings of Urban. One of the best series I have ever watched, guys. If you didn't get to see it, go check it out on GamerSaloon's YouTube page. This series was insane. We had Remco subbing in on Kings of Urban and Greasy subbing in on Exodus. Absolutely insane series. A lot of skill going on throughout the entire thing. Exodus gets the reverse sweep and wins this series 3-2. It was a great show, except for JamesBot calling Exodus Genesis at the end. Went all the way down to Game 5 overtime. Turtle getting the game winner. Absolutely outstanding. And on that, we go over to the stand-ins. We have Exodus at 4-0, still have not lost. Momentum and Cosmic at 3-1. Kings of Urban, Machina, who is now going to be Get Merc'd, at 2-2. Lucky Bounce and Genesis at 1-3. And 2 Easies at 0-4. So the teams highlighted in orange, the top 2 seeds, get a bye directly into the money rounds, guys, when the playoffs start. So those 2 are very coveted spots. And then 3 through 6, the blue teams will make the playoffs, be in that wild card round, and 2 of those teams will move on to the money rounds as well. So still a lot to play for, especially with Machina now gone. That opens up the door for Genesis or 2 Easy to still make playoffs. And so it's anyone's game. The bottom 2 will not make playoffs, but one of those teams will be Get Merc'd at the Machina spot. So Genesis or 2 Easy will make the playoffs, so hopefully that they can bounce back in the later half of the season and put up a fight for it. Same with Lucky Bounce, too. They're 1-3, but they've had a lot of close games, so we'll see how it goes. But for the schedule and for the games, let's throw it over to JamesBot and Carpet. Take it away, boys.
Oh, Gibbs, thank you so much. And really, this is exciting, Findable Carpet. We get to compete, finally. You know, I just wanted to make everyone panic for a moment. I hope I succeeded. Carpet, was I succeeding in making you panic there for a moment?
No, I am actually. You can never make me panic. I am just a cool person.
You're a cool person? What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
Bro. I'm just
chilling,
dude.
You are just chilling. That is very true.
All the time.
Very true. Well, we'll just make sure that everyone's here. Oh, it's fixed. Yep. Nope, we're fixed. We're good. Isn't that great? That happened so quickly. I'm so glad that we're back on track. So we'll have iBuyPower versus Get Merc'd. Get Merc'd. It'll be a little bit different than last time because I don't think, Carpet, you've been dipping into any of your reserves to prepare for today.
Oh no, I'm ready.
You're okay, so you are ready.
No, I'm so ready.
Okay.
No idea.
All right, everybody,
yeah.
you heard it. Carpet is absolutely ready. But before we get started, let's just remind you guys what we are now playing for, as well as all the players, since we have a stake in this. And I'm going to talk to Gibbs about potentially letting us keep our playoff spot if we can make it. I feel like we could do well, make a deep run. But as far as what these players are playing for, it is $1,500 cash in prizes, and then also custom cinch controllers, Steel Series swag, including keyboards, mouse, and mouse pad, and then a Siberia 350 headset for the MVP of the tournament. And Miho now is no longer one of the players that is on my list of MVP because he said you are now his favorite caster, Carpet.
Ooh,
because
Miho.
yeah, it was because we ran into each other in matchmaking and I beat him up real good, and he flip flopped. So I don't know.
No, I think there's a mere coincidence, James. I think he just came to his senses and realized the mistake he made when he said you were his favorite. I don't think it's anything to do with that ranked match. Genuinely, I just think that was his opportunity to tell you. It's like, oh, James, I haven't seen you in a while. By the way, I've come to my senses. I, stopped, being wrong, and I've realized that Carpet is my favorite.
Yeah, we'll have to discuss. We'll have to look into that storyline a little bit further down the road. But also, guys,
hold on. I must. Nah, you know what? Never mind.
All right. Well, thank you, Carpet, for that interruption.
And you are so welcome, James. I'm just here to give you as many hiccups as possible.
Yeah, making it go smooth. I love it. And just to remind all you guys watching, we have a Road to 15,000 Followers giveaway. The winner will receive a Gamer Saloon t-shirt, $25 in Gamer Saloon cash, and 2 bags of jerky, courtesy of Jerky XP. If you guys are interested in trying to get a piece of that giveaway, just type !giveaway. That is the command in chat, and you will figure out how to participate. Doesn't that sound fun, Carpet?
It sounds like a blast, actually. Sorry, I'm so distracted. I actually chose the wrong map on our own game. Can you believe that?
Feels bad, man.
Can you believe that?
I can believe it, Carpet. You are triggering me right now, and yes, it's.
I need you to leave that match.
Okay, well, I will leave this match, and also, not only do we have the giveaway for the Road to 15,000 Followers, but you guys can also check out the giveaway being sponsored by Modify. You can vote for your favorite watch that will be given away. Type !vote, and you guys can vote on which watch you like most, and you will be featured in the giveaway. Like I said before, my favorite is A, although B is kind of growing on me now. But that is all up to you guys. You have to vote.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I could choose one. I kind of like the simplicity of D,
Do
D
you
has
like
that kind of just simplicity to it.
Yes, it sure does, Carpet. We're not even going to go down that road. But, oh no! Our map picks are dead. So hold on, let me see if we can figure this out real quick here, guys. Sorry about that red screen of doom. But we will get the map picks sorted right now.
James, why are you breaking stuff?
I'm not. You guys are messing it up however you do now. But I've got it. It's okay. We're fixed here.
All right, the boys are ready on the other side.
What is this?
What is this? Pillars and double goal? Who picked these maps?
James, you were in the Skype convo with us.
I
and
said
you didn't refute
normal.
them.
Normal.
You just said no wasteland, so too bad. These
are
the maps.
Normal, please.
Three.
No.
We overruled you guys.
We're doing pillars, Neo Tokyo, and then double goal. I am going to stab myself in the face with my kazoo.
It's beautiful. And by the way, we banned the backfire because we didn't want to ban a map. We just decided to ban our Golden Boy's car of the backfire.
We banned an entire car.
Yes, we just banned the car entirely. So these are the map picks. Sorry, James. This is how it's going to be. I will real quick go into the other thing and let them know that they can join. And are you ready?
Goodness.
Are you ready to win this? I think we're going to win.
I mean, at first I thought it was all
it's all subs anyway because Cosmic doesn't know how to show up.
I just want to puke.
Anything.
I really just want to throw up when I see these map picks. All
right. I'm going to go into the chat, let them know they can start, and we'll get this going. I'll be right back.
What have you guys
Okay, hold on, though. James, I heard my mic gains were kind of out of control, so I'm hoping it's not too bad when I yell in your ears.
Oh, here they go.
No. Oh, here
it's
we go.
Fine. It just sounds like you're not. It sounds like you're using your webcam mic, is what it sounds like.
Who, me?
That's terrifying.
Carpet. Oh, here we go.
Here we go. We're gonna win this.
Oh no!
Oh, GamerSaloon.
The stream!
Did you break your stream already?
There we go, here we go, we're good!
Oh, Jesus. This is why Get Merc'd is not allowed to play it. We just break everything.
Alright, here we go. Gibbs with the save. He's going to launch it up the side. Carpet with a touch. Gets beat out by Quinn. Now JamesBot's last back does get a touch.
What a
Ball's going to get
a defensive stop by JamesBot.
cleared wide. Yes, indeed,
It's that
Gibbs.
Merc, man. It's that Merc. Oh, the ball's on the ground.
A little
Ball's
bit of
on the
a
ground.
bug situation there. But we got Gibbs going for the dribble. He's going past everyone. But a super lucky save there by Lachinio, and now Rizzo's going to try to get it out.
I think Cosmic's a little worried here with all these subs.
Yes.
Not only worried, but do you see what they're up against? They're up against this monster. Carpet trying to go for the shot.
That was a good shot by Carpet and another really lucky save by Cosmic. Now Carpet.
Landed on me. He goomba'd me. That's just not allowed.
Long clear there by Rizzo. And a horrible shot by Lachinio. Unbelievably inaccurate. And another... Oh, Quinn accidentally gets
not sure what
bucked.
happened. But I'm going to bring Latch in real quick and just talk about his terrible shooting. Hey, Latch, what's going on, man? Your shots are just awful right now. What's happening? Oh, now he's not even talking. He's scared. Hold on. I'm going to bring Quinn in. Quinn, will you talk to us?
Fucking fuck, bud.
Wow!
That shot was.
Oh my god!
All right,
That's just rude. This is a PG cast.
Oh, man. We got a technical...
Hey, Quinn, I am not going to allow you back into this chat. Keep up with these words. These violent words. I don't know if GamerSaloon would be very happy with you. I am moving you
This
out
is my
of here.
stream, not GamerSaloon's stream.
Technical.
Alright, he's gone, guys. He's gone. He's out of
Yeah,
he's
that
out of
was
here.
unbelievably...
That was uncalled for.
Yeah, Quinn, that is a
my
2-goal penalty in favor of Get Merc'd, so it's all tied up now.
The
Lachinio
overlay's
putting
not
that
wrong.
on.
Get Merc'd is up 2-0.
Yeah, Get Merc'd. It's because...
This is great.
No, it's because in spectating, blue is always on the left, but not when you're playing.
Oh, really? Oh, that's
Yes.
interesting. I never even knew that. Oh, yeah, because you're on the other team. That makes sense, right?
All right. Oh, redirect opportunity there by Gibbs, just going wide.
You think that the big Merc would work here? Hey, Quinn, trying to get all...
Oh, Rizzo with the save. Oh, Carpet with the long-range sniper-rooney.
So, Rizzo, how much do you hate Lachinio?
Yes, I did just pool shot.
How much do
Findable
I...
Carpet
Well,
into
Lachinio
that.
made me miss that save right there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And then, like, I try and invite Quinn in, and he starts cursing at us, like, uncontrollably.
Right.
Quinn has some problems.
Yeah. I don't think he's all there, like, mentally.
No.
No?
Neither is James. James, what are you doing?
James is just dead.
I'm here.
James is gone. Don't worry, me and Carpet got this.
Don't
We
worry.
have Rizzo playing for us now, so we'll be fine. Look at Quinn. Like, look at that terrible play. I want to add him back in, but he's just gonna curse. At us.
Also, Carpet, do I get no props for that pool shot?
No,
Helping
you
you?
get props with pull shot, but then you went AFK on me. And
I
left
did.
me.
I was changing the team names on the...
All right, Rizzo, we'll send you back so you can talk with Quinn again, even though you really don't want to.
Maybe talk some
Yeah,
sense
fair.
into him.
Good luck,
Yeah,
man.
hopefully.
Good luck. Oh,
Where
see, I
was
shouldn't have done
Holland?
it. I shouldn't have had
See,
it back.
So here's what happens. Carpet gets the touch of the corner, trying to save it for his team. Lachinio with a nice angle from the side. No one on Carpet's team actually wanted to help him at all. They were nowhere to be seen.
To be
What
fair,
is that
Gibbs
there?
is trying to admin, move people around in calls, and play at the same time. And play with this terrible card.
How about you just play? Let's just win. Let's just win. We got this.
You can
We
just
can
Well,
do
tell
if James didn't swap the names, then we
the
would be
salt
winning.
mines are opening here for Get Merc'd. As Carpet and Gibbs go at it.
Alright, we're good. You got it. Beautiful clear by James. Getting ready to center it towards Gibbs or Carpet. Oh, he whiffs. Usual. Typical JamesBot.
Oh, what a pass off the
Oh,
backboard.
Goomba stomp.
Now Carpet trying to work the sideline. Putting it out into the middle for Gibbs. Gibbs to JamesBot. JamesBot going to stuff. And now the counterattack from Lucinio. Clear chance for Findable Carpet. Nice save there by Gibbs in the back. Quinn winning it over Findable. GameSpot in the back. Does get that block in the corner and picks up the boost.
Ooh, that was risky.
Time winding down here as Get Merc'd. Struggling. In these final seconds. Oh, what a save by Gibbs.
Gibbs reading that well, knowing these teammates, having been able to read Lucinio quite well so far this game since they are ex-teammates, but a little too much. Oh, will they make it in? Quinn Lobdell secures a shot after Lucinio carries his team to victory. What a second touch from Lucinio.
And Quinn's going to take all the credit for this one. He definitely does not deserve it, but knowing Quinn, he's going to take all the credit here.
Now a 2-goal lead going into the last minute. Actually, no, it's all tied up because of the penalty, the technical by Quinn Lobdell.
The technical.
Yes, the technical by Quinn resulted in a 2-point gain here. Or Get Merc'd. Ooh.
Carpet coming up big here on the defensive side. I don't know how he's playing with these pros being Challenger Elite, but he's doing pretty okay.
The Carpet performance has been,
okay.
he is the over-zero of this GamerSaloon Champions League. And now we move in to the final few seconds, all tied up.
Right.
What a fake by Carpet.
Oh, it's still up in the air.
We've got a chance.
Oh! Get it!
It's still up. And there you have it. The victory going to Get Merc'd because IBP Cosmic did have the technical, and when a technical tie takes place, the offending team gets the automatic loss. So 1-0 here for Get Merc'd.
You know, I'm going to pull my admin status and just give it to Subsmic. IBP Subsmic for that one tiebreaker. Oh, man. Now, all right, Latch. I got to pull Latch in here. Carpet, make sure you change the map. 2 pillars.
Oh, you mean to
and
my
save
favorite.
the replays. Latch,
Whoa.
can you
Do we
talk
really
this
want- do we
time?
really want
Why
to-
are you so mean?
Look at what shots I had, dude.
Oh my god, the accuracy is insane.
I know, dude.
So mean. Throwing it in text.
So even though a technical took place,
While talking to me.
Yeah, what? Final
I
goal.
will type
Yo,
second.
Carpet, Quinn said you're
Yo.
small, dude.
Yeah, he can say what he
Whoa.
wants. They know.
Whoa.
again,
Latch,
another
I'm
technical.
I'm on stream, so I can't tell him the real threat, but he knows
I
he's
advise you
there.
guys to ready up so we can kill you guys again.
All right, well, we're playing pillars this time, so we'll
what
see
the
how it goes.
Fuck!
And there they go. All right, we got this, boys. We got this.
Yes, we could have had that first win, but again, Gibbs, the admin, the GamerSaloon Champions League, ruled in favor of IBP Subsmic. Pretty contentious ruling there.
One thing I'm not a big fan of, like Rizzo's like, I'm gonna stop competing, and now he comes in as a sub and is competing against the best team in North America. I'm a little upset about that, just a bit.
This goes to show you can't trust anything that Rizzo says.
It's true.
I will say this is the third time I've ever played on this map, so we'll see how I maneuver my way around this tragedy.
All right, I'm out in the mid.
Oh no!
Carpet, what in the world?
The bounces don't make any sense.
It's just a wall, Carpet. It's just a
Everything
wall.
but everything is round.
Oh my god, that was beautiful.
That was actually one of the grossest things I've ever seen in my life.
That was, and it's great because we get James's view on this. Oh my god, that was gorgeous.
I don't know how intentional that was.
I think it was partially. I'm gonna give him like 70% he meant to do that.
Yeah, I'll give him like 30. I think he meant to press A.
Yeah.
And I'm an analyst, so you have to respect
Pump the goalie.
that.
Oh no. We're in trouble here.
Oh, nice Gibbs.
Still have a chance here, guys.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
big game.
Oh, we have 4 minutes left.
Just getting bumped around here. Car's too big.
James. Oh, I wanted you to body block it.
James is very quiet.
Yeah, James has gone completely.
I'm listening to your cast. This is a rare opportunity to get to hear Gibbs cast. So
Cross.
You can see Get Merc'd trying to use the center of the map to get more scoring chances, but they're just too bad to actually put it home. And IBP Subsmic just keeps playing that good defensive style, along with Carpet trying to help out. They just can't get one through on Get Merc'd.
they are knocking on the door here, and there is 3 minutes left.
Only down one. It's
Oh, that's wide open, right into the heart.
so what happened here, James? Walk us
It
through.
looks like just an attempt by JamesBot to read that off the wall. Could not do it, and an easy goal for Lucidio.
Latch gonna pretend like he's good, but you know, we all know. We all know that over zero carries him all day.
Oh, mistake there by Quinn, but he gets bailed out.
Ooh, good save by Findable. Carpet coming up big there, then feels backwards, man.
Hey, I can only do so many great things at once before it just
That's
looks
true.
like I'm a pro. I need to remain in the persona that everyone thinks I'm bad.
Challenger elite. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to remain in that. If I do too many good things in a row, people are gonna be like, "Whoa, this guy's griefing."
Nice save. And the James walked. Going around the world.
Oh no! Rizzo demoing JamesBot. That hurts, man.
At first I thought JamesBot actually demoed Rizzo. Gibbs could have had a wide open shot, but not the case. And Gibbs is terrible anyway, so he just misses. We're keeping this close. Using the weird map pick. A lot of these pros haven't practiced pillage a lot, so Get Merc'd trying to take a game here by surprise. Still not working out for him because they are pretty bad at this game, generally. But
I don't know what Gibbs is talking about. You can bring yourself down. You don't need to take me into it.
still within reach. JamesBot trying to make the play.
What the hell happened there? Oh my god.
Saved by Carpet though. Bring it back.
Always and forever. Here to help, James. Here to help. Nope.
Down that center lane's very dangerous. James makes a good save. Ooh.
Oh.
Gibbs
James
could not
makes-
get the supportive clear.
James did make a decent save, but like you said, Gibbs is actually the tank of the team, weighing too much for us to pick him up and carry him across the victory line.
We'll
Just a
bring
little too
Rizzo
slow.
back in because he's the nicest one out of the three. Hey Riz, how you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's okay.
How are you guys doing? How you guys
Good.
hanging in there? Right
Yeah, like Latch and Quinn just like to bully us, so I was like, you know, let's bring Rizzo in. We know he's the nice guy with all the memes.
now? Oh, okay, wait, Latch
With
is
all the
saying
memes?
things too?
Yeah, did you see in text? He was just saying like I suck.
Oh, I didn't
I
see
taught
that.
him everything he knows, and you know,
Everything.
like I don't know why he's saying this, because you know, it's just rude.
Yeah, that's actually really rude.
It's gold though.
Oh, thanks. You know, it's basically been a 2v3 this entire game. I feel like I've contributed just about nothing. But I'm glad I can make that goal happen.
You know, hey, you have most points, and everyone
You're the
knows
MVP
whoever has
right
most
now.
points has done the most.
Exactly. Okay.
No. Just like James and Carpet are with crappy points.
Oh, that's a
Just
good
can't
shot by
do it.
Quinn.
Look at that.
So it's
Maybe
not
we
over
should-
just yet. Still plenty of time on the clock for Get Merc'd to make a comeback here.
Maybe
That
we
one
should
though.
bring Quinn in here and ask
Yeah.
him about
All right, I'm gonna do that. Quinn, so you're saying that's a 2v goal?
me! Fuck!
Hey, Quinn! We don't need more technicals here.
Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Was that on purpose? I don't
Yes.
think it was.
It was
but
totally
but
on
I will
purpose,
give it to you.
dude.
No, see,
My
like, if
best
you were
findable
a pro,
impersonation. It was my best findable impersonation.
okay, but see, Quinn, like if you're a pro, then you can say it's on purpose.
No,
you're
but I'm
not
a
pro.
caster, dude. Yeah.
Oh, but you're a caster.
I'm just
then you
bad,
pro-
dude.
It's just declared
Just-
yourself a caster. You can't just declare it. 'cause
Yeah,
you've
he's just
twice.
saying he's a caster now. Well,
Because
you're
you've done
playing
it
in this.
twice.
You have no. See, you have RLCS Elite. You don't have
Dude,
analyst.
where's my world champ? I'm playing for Cosmic right now, dude. I'm a world champ.
Throw Quinn out of here. I don't like Quinn anymore. I just don't like him anymore. All right, did you change the map, Carpet?
You used to like him? I have to do so many things. I have to
Sure.
save the replay. I have to get ready for things. Why are we saving these, to be
Oh.
honest?
I don't know, just for the hell of it. Like
It's
you really don't have to
practice.
save them.
No, you should. It's the way that it should be done.
That's true.
Why-
So you don't forget when the actual games happen. And
So
again,
did you
guys,
actually-
you can blame Mocket NA on this matchup. Feel free to throw it at Mocket Esports on Twitter, I think, or something. Tell them, why did you leave the GSCL? Why did we have to watch Get Merc'd just get destroyed?
Well, it's not over yet. We've seen multiple reverse sweeps.
And for those of you that do not know, I am in Neo Tokyo, Maine, which means this game is going to get murked. They don't even know it yet.
It's Carpet, why do you keep going for the face-off? I keep going and you keep going and it's just awful. Just awful.
Because you don't say anything out loud and you need to. That's why we're on. That's why we're on comms, is it not?
I guess that's true. Wow, I suck. There we go. It's a pass. It's a pass.
Like
Good job,
I said, this beautiful first pass from Carpet is actually where all the credit comes from. He beats out both Rizzo and Quinn. Gibbs then choking as hard as he can. Thankfully, James was following suit right behind him, was able to secure the goal. Since
It was just a full team play from Get Merc'd. We just wanted to get all three involved. Yeah, we did so there. To be fair, I can't control this beast. I just can't do it.
All Gibbs.
Control.
Attack
Yeah,
them.
in the air.
That's not an excuse I hear very frequently. But it is still an
Oh,
excuse.
JamesBot with the shot.
JamesBot, hard clear. Will Rizzo be able to pinch off all he does? Gibbs going to go for it. Carpet waiting behind. He is now going to go for this as well, but Quinn just beats him off the ledge.
A hard pass for James to break up. Ooh, they faked the pass.
James shuddering in his boots as this ball comes his way. Rizzo taking the shot. James a little confused as to where that's going to go. He thought he had it. He almost did. Tried the side roll.
Well, left high and dry by his teammates there, as he was in a situation where the shot and pass could both go in. Unfortunate he had no backup there from Gibbs or Carpet.
Oh, they missed. Okay. That's lovely. Just setting them up for some cool aerials at this point.
Quinn ripping that away from Lachinio, doing what he does best and just interrupting any play his team actually can surmount. Carpet gonna go up high for this, goes off the ceiling. He almost dunks Rizzo, but Lachinio rescues the day.
I think Carpet's just trying to take all the fame. That's what I think, James, with Get Merc'd. We brought him in. And, just trying to take all the fame at this point. For these stylish plays.
You may not be wrong, but you'll never know because Carpet never tells the secrets.
This was a Cosmic's pick, was Neo Tokyo, and they haven't been looking too hot on it so far. Could be because it's all subs at this point. Not the real players, but you know.
Well, I don't know if I'd call Quinn a sub because, as he said, he's not a player anymore.
Oh, he's a caster, supposedly. Because he casted once. Supposedly.
He has casted twice. I did get.
Oh, twice, okay.
Yeah,
My apologies.
I was forced to cast with him yesterday.
Ooh, how'd that go?
You know what? It went as well as these games are going for us.
Oh, okay, good.
So not too bad, but no one wants to actually watch it, you know? Oh no.
Good shot here by Quinn. I was
Slow
not
shot.
expecting the ground flip.
Rizzo popping that off the ledge just in time. Quinn getting up underneath that, trying to pop that through. Gibbs, quite surprised by the shot, not prepared.
I was shocked.
I've got a pun here, but I'm not going to do it.
Why is that?
Because I don't want to be the pun guy. I don't want to be the pun guy. We've got plenty of those in the casting Rocket League world.
Double goal. Oh, we're not throwing a game, dude.
How are you, man?
No, how are you, dude?
I'm good. You know, I'm trying to be civil.
Listen,
You're just, you know.
I have less points than you, and I'm still winning, dude.
Again, points is the only thing that matters in Rocket League, guys.
Yeah,
Dude,
dude.
it's all about points.
Listen,
Always about points.
we're playing golf over here, dude. Final's actually in the lead.
We all know that Findable will always be near the lowest points. It's,
Yeah, that's typical, dude.
He's challenger league.
Look at that pass from Carpet to Gibbs.
Please, please, please. Watch this shot, dude.
Oh, damn.
Look at this.
Could not
Look
get
at
the
this.
Give me, I'm waiting.
Here goes Latch, trying to do his freestyles.
No, dude, what?
Freestyles everything.
Yeah. Carpet
I was
knows
trying to
last.
pass it to Quinn in the middle. He's flying. Oh no. Oh no, Gibbs, please. What is going on right now?
This is how Get Merc'd plays, just all fakes all day.
Yeah, look at this. This is gonna be a goal right here. I'm telling you right now, watch this, watch this. Oh my god, James.
The Latch. Quinn says he's a caster now. Do you think he's a caster, or is he just
yeah,
a terrible player that
he's a
decided to go
caster,
casting?
He's a caster land boy.
He went the Gibbs role of trying to just pretend like he was
Okay.
the pro.
Oh, okay, I see.
Now trying to cast.
I think he's a pretty good guy. Oh god.
Oh, off the post. Rip.
I think he's a pretty good caster. I mean, he's pretty shit, but
He's old, you know.
he'll get it though. He'll get it.
Okay.
Oh, Rizzo, it should be in the middle. Oh, here it comes. Oh, never mind.
Oh, so close.
Okay,
This
this
is
might
the
be-
Get Merc'd counterattack.
No, it's not.
Oh, and Carpet's just flying in the air, flailing around.
Flailing around. I made full contact with that ball and put it on target.
I think I'm seeing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I think Carpet's just using Tinder while playing. He's a little distracted.
Nice.
Not
Let's
really
be honest, I don't have to look. Just swipe right on everything.
There you go. Swipe. That's the rule. Rule of thumb is swipe right on everything. But at least there's only 30 more seconds of Get Merc'd in this week of the GamerSaloon Champions League, so people can actually see real matches after this. Again, blame Rizzo because Machina. Oh, like that, Rizzo. Here, I'm gonna bring Rizzo in real quick and blame Rizzo. Here, we'll bring them all in.
All right.
So Rizzo. So can you just apologize to the
retard.
stream of why Get Merc'd has to play because Machina is no more? Can you just apologize to the entire stream?
I have to apologize for that.
Oh,
Yeah, you suck, Rizzo.
no, I kid. I love Rizzo. He's so nice. He's such a nice man.
Like the most damn guy in the community, dude.
He walked 10 gates to just say hi to me for like 10 minutes when we were at the airport.
Dude, here we go. Dude, watch
What a
this. Watch
swell
this.
dude.
You actually walked 10 gates, dude?
10
Yeah,
gates.
Is that
it was
like
pretty
5
far.
feet?
He was like really far.
Yo, shoot me the ball. Oh, that was gonna be a goal.
No, I mean,
Well,
I only exit season further.
Well, GG's, guys.
Wait. Can we just do like one game on?
No. This is it. We're done.
Why? What's the secret? Where's the casters?
Dude, you're casters, dude.
Quinn's gone.
Um,
All right. Well, Rizzo, GG's. Since you're the
Good
nicest
games,
one of the bunch.
guys. I'm glad I could let you guys play.
Maybe you can sub for Exodus or Kings of Urban in the last few weeks, and we'll get to see your face again.
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. GG's, Riz. All right. James and Carpet. We almost won. Get Merc'd did well. I could say we did better than Genesis has been doing so far.
Yes, they beat us 4-0 there, getting an extra win for getting that technical bonus win there by Gibbs. So Gibbs, thank you for bringing us on there. Get Merc'd, struggling so far, but still they have more wins than a few other teams in the league.
True.
So
We are the. This is the first time that we've played together in a while, and this was thrown on us 2 days ago. We
yeah,
had no practice.
just we needed a little more practice, perhaps.
Well, Carpet's a diva, So, he didn't want to practice. He thought we were good enough to beat IBP Subsmic. That's why he kidnapped Kronovi and Overzero, because he thought Latch was the weakest on the team, which, to be honest, is true.
Oh, wow.
But, I'm just going to throw a fire, and I'm going to leave on that. All right, guys, I'm going to go back to admin.
You can't do that. I would like to chalk the loose up to Gibbs, who wasn't paying attention to the game the entire time and was too worried about dragging people into our chat. Gibbs!
I have to put on a show. The results are not updated yet. We'll come back to that, but guys, it's been fun. I will go back so our slides actually work because D-Pants needs help. So thank you guys, and we'll get the next match shortly.
Absolutely. Yeah, thank you, Gibbs. Oh, man, what a struggle that was. It looks like Get Merc'd today was more like the struggle bus. Am I right, Carpet?
Yeah. You may be right there. You may be a bit right.
Yes, but valiant effort nonetheless. As we fall 4-0 in a best of 5 against iBuyPower Subsmic. That's not going to be the end of it for Get Merc'd.
No, Get Merc'd will come back. To be fair, like Gibbs said, this came on us out of nowhere. We had no time to prepare. Gibbs kept distracting us by bringing in the players for some reason. It's like he wanted to lose. I honestly think we should replace Gibbs. James, don't tell him. I'll talk to him after the stream. We should probably look for a replacement. Because I need someone that can put in the time and the effort and really wants to win, James,
Yes, someone who takes Get Merc'd more seriously. It seemed like Gibbs was not taking it as serious. He was admitting the game. I mean, I myself, was changing the scoreboards at times. But really, we were the favorites going into the series, and a big disappointment going out in that fashion.
Yeah, I think chat can fully agree that they all expected Get Merc'd to win, and they're all a little sad that iBuyPower gets to come away with 4 extra wins. They're cheese wins, honestly. They weren't real. I think they're even a little bit ashamed of those wins. They feel dirty. They need to shower now because none of those wins felt right.
Yes, it was quite unfortunate. But that's going to bring us to our second match of the day. We have Momentum versus Too Easy. We'll get that coming up. Let's make sure that these teams are ready. First, we'll check in with the admin, also known as Gibbs.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
It's a shame that we did not get to play Double Goal.
I actually really wanted to play Double Goal. I would have preferred Double Goal over Pillars, but alas, Double Goal will have to do. Pillars. Sorry, I have to set up all these things. I have so much work I have to do, unlike you, James, who just sits there and talks.
Oh, what? Dude, I am so triggered right now. But guys, we'll get the next match. Momentum versus Too Easy. Again, Momentum, arguably one of the best teams in the league. They're sitting at 3-1 in second place, just behind Exodus. Momentum, their one loss coming to Kings of Urban, I believe. But Momentum took down iBuyPower Cosmic, who's also at 3-1. That's why they are in the lead. But again, guys, if you want to try to get in on this road to 15,000 followers giveaway, type !giveaway in chat.
Can I type it, James?
Yes, you can. And you know what? You might be able to win a GamerSaloon t-shirt, $25 GamerSaloon cash, and 2 bags of jerky, courtesy of Jerky XP. Again, that's giveaway. !giveaway.
I can tell you right now that prize is worth like $500. That shirt is the most comfortable shirt I've ever worn, and that jerky from Jerky XP is some of the best jerky I've ever had in my life.
I still have 1 bag left. I ate my spicy, and I'm still waiting.
I ate them both in the same day.
Wow.
Yeah, it
No
was too
shame.
good to give up. It was too good to give up, James.
All right, guys. Well, we'll try to get the map picks going here in just a second. But Carpet, I think we forgot to do predictions.
This is Momentum against Too Easy. I think Momentum's going to take this quite handedly. 3-0 in the best of 5. Momentum has shown that they are just so fast-paced. They really catch a lot of teams off guard, including some of the top teams. You can call me a sellout all you want, but I'm not kidding. Both of the things I said about the short and jerky are incredibly true. So true.
Well put, Carpet. I think I might go get my bag after this game is over, but we're just waiting on the teams to filter in. We have Momentum on blue going up against Too Easy. The bans for Momentum, or the ban for Momentum, going to be Neo Tokyo. The ban for Too Easy is Double Goal. And then we have an all-standard matchup tonight. We got Urban Knight in Game 1, Beckwith Park Game 2, Utopia Dusk Game 3, Urban Central Game 4, and DFH on Game 5. So thank goodness, all standard maps. And Too Easy again. They are looking for their first win of the Gamer Saloon Champions League. It's been a struggle for them. They've had a couple close losses, have not been able to get over the hill. But this might be it. But they are going to have a tough opponent in Momentum.
I will say, since Too Easy has had struggles so far in the series, I don't think it's going to be very easy for them, as Momentum, as we've seen, has done nothing but show so well. They are in second, right behind the undefeated team of Exodus. But honestly, the way Momentum has played, I think that they are one of the best in the league at the moment. They kind of caught everyone off guard. They've just been wrecking tournaments left and right, showing up, doing what they need to do. Miho, JNaps, and
it's either Dapper or Timmy.
Yeah, Dapper or Timmy. Right now it's actually Thruster. That's what
Thruster?
I was looking for who it was, although I believe this could be a troll account or a troll name.
No, that is the legitimate Thruster, aka Tuster. So we have kickoff here. We're going to go on board with What's Up Miho. As, a quick goal from the sub.
Right off guard, Thruster from the kickoff. We get JNaps to the side, bounces off the corner. Austin was going to contest, but JNaps gets the second touch off the backboard. Very candidly, Thruster comes in unanswered again. Heroics wasn't able to get into a good part of the net. And they are now up by 1 within 6 seconds of kickoff.
We'll go on board with Tuster, also known as Thruster. And an immediate response from Too Easy as Nap pounds it in.
Very quickly again, the counterattack. Heroics pops it up high. Nap and JNaps meet at 50-50. JNaps beats him over. And they've now tied it up.
We'll go on board with Heroics from Too Easy. Rocking the Octane. Now trying to get this ball cleared out. That ball bouncing straight up off the ceiling. Nap's going to get a touch all the way down into the corner. Miho ready for it and tries to dribble it out and does get a big, long pinch clear off his opponent. Austin puts that right back out into the middle. Dangerous, but Nap gets there first to clear it out. Now Nap with another shot attempt. JNaps in net, knocking that aside. Nap's just tipping it by Nap. That's going to be confusing with JNaps and Nap.
We'll have to figure something out.
Just call him J, I guess. JNaps. Oh, and a good drop there for Nap. Nap doesn't get a good hit, and it falls right to Tuster.
Take a look at where Tuster places himself, ready for this play. JNaps tapped it down, but Tuster stays mid, waits for Nap's touch. Once Nap gets a weak touch out towards middle, Tuster has a very clear shot on net. All of Nap's teammates had faith in him. They are actually spreading away from the net, expecting his hit to be a little bit harder, but he had an uncomfortable angle and was unable to make something of it.
Oh, that shot's going to go just high and fall right to Nap, who puts it in easily to tie it up.
We've had so far 2 counterplays immediately after the goals have been scored. Austin hitting it very hard across the top of the net. No one was actually able to read that quick enough. Nap waiting on the opposite side underneath the ball. But Momentum had a hard time rotating back quick enough from the kickoff.
Now Heroics off the kickoff, put a blast right on target, but JNaps was there in back and got the save. And now we are all tied up. 4 goals between these two teams in the first minute and a half. Lots of action. Now JNap's going to go try to dribble it around Austin. Was not able to make the play. Tuster pushing it up in the zone. Now Naps tries to just eke it by. Thruster isn't able to get it. And then the bump from Nap on Tuster. Nap in a bit of an awkward spot. Didn't get the hit. Fortunately, Austin was there to clear it out. And a block from Austin. This is going to be a setup, but JNaps does break it up. And Thruster working together with Miho on the clear. Heroics gets a touch on it. Now Nap is going to hit this over to Austin, who's going to try to get it by Tuster. But Tuster gets the touch, and JNaps with the demo. And now this net might be wide open if Miho can get a good shot. Puts it off the backboard. It's still not out of danger. And that one's going to end up going in on an own touch.
Austin wasn't able to get the accuracy or power he wanted. Miho puts it not actually as far as he wanted. Austin panicked a little bit, hearing Thruster coming from behind him. Tuster, apologies. The name changes. Thanks, guys. Making our jobs easy. But Austin tried to get some height on. He wanted to hit the top post to allow his teammate to come and chase that out. But he wasn't able to get the height he needed.
Now momentum. The favorite coming into this match, they're sitting at 3-1 on the season, whereas Too Easy is 0-4. Right now, momentum in the lead, and another goal opportunity, but that one just popped too far away from Tuster. Now Nap, the only one back, is going to try to slow JNaps down, misses, and this is going to be a oh! Heroics was able to get back in time. JNaps maybe could have snuck that in near post, but just couldn't get there quick enough. Now he's going to go for the pop. Heroics with the hit. It's going to bounce right out to Miho. Miho's going to put it up the wall. Now Miho going to try to clear that, but Nap shuts him down. Heroics with another hit off the wall. Miho going to put that out. That's going to bounce off the wall and in.
That is going to come across the corner. JNap's trying to follow this through, but Miho getting underneath, hitting it into the corner to try and self-center it, hoping to follow through, but it actually started to go on to target, and no one was able to scoop it out. And he gets the shot from the corner. Maybe intentional, maybe not fully. It's hard to say completely. He definitely did want to center that ball or put it close to net. But either way, working in his favor. Now 2 points up with only a minute and a half left.
And that's going to be 5 goals as Miho just puts another easy one into the net.
Again, the follow through. It's a little slow in rotation. Nap and Austin taking a little bit too long. And Miho, seeing the angle, stuffing it through with his car, trying to power through the 2 defenders, actually gets it just over both of their cars. And the ball rolls into net.
Now Nap with the mind game gets it by 2 players. Oh, the net was open, but he had to get a tough angle. Wasn't able to make the play. But a good attack by Naps there. Now Nap going to put another shot just off the crossbar. And JNaps is going to put that in for the 6th goal as momentum continues to run away with this one.
The passing plays are getting a little strong right now. We see Miho back to JNaps. He saw him across the map. Austin trying to read, get underneath the ball to interrupt the play, but he didn't read it perfectly. We've seen actually some misplays from a fair amount of Too Easy. A little uncharacteristic. I know a lot of these players are very sound, especially mechanically. We've seen a couple of weak touches and whiffs from them. I can't tell if it's a little bit of nerves. Maybe they haven't warmed up fully. But interesting plays.
Now another opportunity to score as Miho's going to put this over to Tuster. Tuster going up for it. Just mistimed that a little bit. And he was interfered with the Too Easy defense. Now we're in the final 30 seconds of the game. Tuster driving up right behind Miho. Another passing opportunity. Miho puts it off the backboard, but Tuster just a little too far away from it. Couldn't get around it. And that's going to be a clear for Too Easy.
We can just see that whenever momentum has control, They tend to just get a little carried away. They have a lot of passing plays. They're getting up a little too early. Look at Tuster. Has some technical issues. He was just kind of sitting there on the side of the net. Very easy ball for him to save.
It's
But either way-
Tuster's, it's his normal routine to, just as the game ends, he starts dabbing. And he has to put his controller down to dab. So you can see him apologizing there.
His dabbing needed to get done.
Yes. Dabbing to victory.
What a shame.
Looks
What a
like
shame.
Austin might be changing out his cars, but this one was all too easy. A lot of shots on both sides of the ball, but 6 goals for Momentum as they take this game number 1. JNaps and Miho playing on PS4. Tuster in serving in replacement of Timmy and Dapper. Both of those guys not here today.
I mean, yeah, like you said, they definitely just carried this one quite away. I mean, it was a 4-goal game before that last one, which was a bit of a given. But we just saw some fantastic passing plays from Momentum, ones that we've seen happen over and over again, and some uncharacteristically slow and weak plays from Too Easy. I've seen all these guys play. I know they're very mechanically sound, and there's just a couple of times that, you know, the touches they were getting were just a little weak, or even just straight up whiffs. I think that they can definitely keep the next few games much closer. I will say we might need to remake this because I did not have time to change the maps. I had something on my computer that went a little nuts.
So we can go ahead and remake that. That is not a problem.
Apologies.
That is not the right screen either.
Apologies, everyone.
All right, I will let them know to leave, and we can get that restarted. We'll get those lobbies up and ready, but again, Momentum, they are sitting at 1 game to nothing. Too Easy. Again, they are, you see it there on the schedule, 0-4, looking for their first win. This is going to be tough for them as Momentum took that first one pretty demandingly.
Yeah, they had control pretty much the entire game. When it did turn around, the 2 goals seemed to be catch them a little off guard. You know, just need to be careful, make sure that they rotate back quick enough, make sure that they're able to, you know, get into the defensive positioning before any shots can come out. Because, like I said, while Too Easy, their record might not look so good individually and as a team, they can pull off some nice plays. It's just a matter of consistency. Sometimes they have a little bit of trouble keeping up with the pace of some of the teams they go up against. As you guys, I'm sure I've seen, as you kind of climb up the ladder of Rocket League skill, the touches seem to be a little more clinical and methodical, and the pace of the game tends to just increase. Everything's much faster, positioning is much quicker, and you can very, very easily lose track of where your opponents are.
Now we've got the start of game number 2. We're going to go on board with JNaps. Or no, it is... Who is this? Oh, it's Tuster. Tuster, obviously ignoring the rules. And now, Heroics is going to get the touch. Tuster getting the hit. Or Heroics is going to try to clear this one out. Carpet, what do you think Too Easy is going to have to do to start actually posing a threat here to Momentum?
It seems like they need to spread out. Oh, what just happened? JNap's getting this just over Austin. Austin does demo him, but it was a little bit too late as the ball still goes in. But to finish answering your question, James, they don't spread out as much as I'd like to see, especially against a team that can be as strong as Momentum. They're not reading the plays as much, reading the balls, and they're not chasing down their own passes. You'll see right here, Austin is able to get that clear and shot on target. And it does actually go answered this time.
2 good follow-ups, and oh, Austin might not have enough boost. Oh, he does, but that one close for Too Easy. They almost got on the board there from a back-to-back shot opportunity, but Tuster was there to make those saves.
as you saw right there, they did actually pick up the pace, chase down the balls, and they were able to make a good opportunity on a surprised Momentum who did not rotate back quick enough.
Now, again, in the back, Miho and JNaps. Oh, they both miss, and that's going to be an easy goal for Austin.
Miho was about to touch it. I believe he thought his teammate was following up. He thought JNaps was going to come get the clear here, but then JNaps thought Miho was going to touch it. Austin, ignoring both players, not having trust in either of them to touch it, or wanted to get the dunk on either touch, and was able to slam it through without any trouble.
Now Miho is going to win that 50-50, put it right back into the middle. But JNaps and Tuss are both back. You can see the demo coming in from Miho. Taking out a defender. It's a short 2-on-3. But this one cleared out by Austin, who's going for the block. Naps gets the block that Austin could not. JNaps going to put it over a pop. Coming up, and that's going to be off the crossbar. Beautiful pass by Tusser, but just not able to get finished. Now, demo coming out, Austin on Miho. 2 touches from Heroics, but JNaps is there to get the touch. And then another good pop from Tuster. That one actually on target, forcing Austin to make the save. This one's going to be high again. Austin gets another hit. Heroics going to have a dribble opportunity, but 2 players there, both shutting that down. Now that ball going right out into the mid for JNaps, who finishes it off.
JNaps reading this well. Miho taking this off from the corner. It does have a lot of pace. It hits that top corner, which is usually pretty hard to predict. Both Naps and JNaps, of course, the 2 of them would meet together in the net. They actually read it pretty well from that top corner. I did not expect JNaps to read it so quickly, though. Just beating out Nap.
Now JNaps is going to force the issue yet again. Nap up on the wall. Gets the clear. Sent back into the half by Thruster. Now Heroics on the wall. Pops it right back out. This one's going to be up in the air for Miho. Miho gets a touch. JNaps racing to it. Tries to get there and puts it off the post. A miss from Heroics. Still does not get the ball cleared. Nap there going to get it around Tuster, and that's going to be going in. Nobody home. 4-2 easy, and that 3rd goal rolls in for Momentum.
This is what I mean by following up. We see Nap getting a touch off the side, popping out a little mid. I think he was hoping a teammate was going to be coming from the corner in the back, but nobody was. Actually, both were a little too overcommitted, leaving the long goal for Momentum. JNaps with his hat trick, his 3rd goal of this game.
Yep, and we'll see if it's a forfeit, though, due to the name on Tuster changing his name. It is not funny, it's not entertaining, it's just annoying. So hopefully they get that resolved. But still, too easy in this one. Just 1 goal down.
It would be a bit a shame if a substitute came in and got them a loss because of something like that. Some kind of technical rule. I don't disagree with the verdict, but particularly I would be frustrated had I worked this hard in the season. For that to happen would be a bit of a shame.
What you get when you have kids. Darn kids. Let's make them get off the lawn, perhaps. Get off the Beckwith Park lawn. Final minute of the game here. As time is winding down, 1 goal lead. Miho is going to get that off of the wall. Long clear and gets a good bounce. Just 30 seconds left as Heroics tries to dribble this one out. It's going to get shut down by JNaps. That might bounce down off the backboard right to JNaps again. And Nap is there to get the clear. Gets it by 2 players and hits it out into the middle, but Miho's going to blast that one off the backboard. To himself, narrowly missing. JNaps is going to be there. Heroics knocks that one out. Two close calls there for Too Easy. Now, final 10 seconds. This one's wide open. Heroics doesn't get the hit, and that's going to go wide. The net was wide open. Heroics couldn't put it on target. And that ball hits the ground. And we will see if they get the forfeit for that or not.
Either way, again, another relatively good showing from Momentum. They did slow it down a little bit, and it did seem we saw some more consistency from Too Easy that game. Austin Heroics and Nap working well together, a couple of good passing plays. That last touch from Heroics was very unfortunate. I know he could have had it potentially, but it did pop off just a little too late. He wasn't prepared for the defender to miss, and he could not put the shot on target, not tied up. That gives 2 games so far to Momentum. One more, and they will take the series. Leaving Too Easy in a tight spot. I know they want their first win. They're having a little bit of a tough time this season, but they're doing pretty well against a team that is single-handedly one of the best ones that we've seen so far, at least from my personal experience from what I've casted. Definitely some of the most consistent gameplay I've seen.
Yep, and now we'll get the second or the third game going.
And it appears I have forgotten to change the map one more time. Apologies, taking care of trying to make sure and keep updated on what was going on. We will make this just one more time. I'm a little slow on this today. Everybody, please bear with me.
We'll get this going, guys. Don't worry. Game number 3, Momentum versus Too Easy. Looking like Too Easy's going to remain without a win, as Momentum's up 2-0 already.
It's going to be a tough comeback. And I will say I'm kind of sad. I've heard my mic through your computer, and it does not sound very good, even though it is brand new and very nice. James, I'm sad. James, make me feel better.
I
Your
cannot
silence
help it.
does not help.
I apologize.
That's not making me feel any better.
And we have game number 3 waiting for the rest of Too Easy to join up. Did you select your right mic in Discord?
Oh, yes, I did.
I don't know why it sounds like you're talking through a trash can.
It really shouldn't. I think you have bad something.
I have bad something?
Yes. Here, let me leave and rejoin. We'll double check. How do I sound, James? Still like
You sound
garbage?
the exact same. Yeah. I guess we'll see later. I mean, it might be the server codec.
Well, people have told me it sounds quite nice, so I'm gonna put the blame on you.
Okay. That's fair enough. We'll go on board with Miho from Momentum. As this on the brink of a sweep here. And barely missing just off the crossbar. Nap's going to try to push this one out. J-Nap's shutting that down. Now bouncing out into the mid for Miho as he puts that one wide left. Shot easily handled by Miho. He puts this in, trying to get another shot, but Nap gets in front of that one. A little bit of contact between Miho and Austin. Now Austin trying to prevent that clear from going into the orange half. Miho all by himself, 1v3 situation. Heroics gets the save. Now J-Nap's putting that across the net. Nap there to get the hit. Miho putting it by him now. Breakout chance. Heroics getting the stuff. Nap's going to put that off the corner and it might bounce down. No, it bounces out. J-Naps gets the touch, but it's still not out of danger. Austin gets it off the backboard. And a good team clear here from Momentum.
Momentum has been following their shots quite well. But as you see, it has been a little more slow-paced than the other games. 3 minutes to go, still not a single goal scored. As a matter of fact, only 4 shots total, 2 on each side. But here we go, Tuster with the dunk, following through, able to get the first score on the board.
Again, Momentum just continuing to put on the pressure. They take the lead here in game 3. They're not letting up. This one looking like it's going to be a sweep.
Asleep. Again, it looks like it's been tough for Too Easy to be able to make a lot of plays out of what they've been doing. They have been countering and blocking the shots pretty well from Momentum, but you can only do it for so long before eventually they'll make you break. But we just see a couple of loose touches, or even just kind of full on whiffs every now and then, which just slow the play down a little bit too much, and it's really difficult for Too Easy to make something out of that.
Oh, and JamesBot with a surgical precision shot. Getting the second goal for Momentum.
We saw Austin and Heroics both go for that first save. Heroics wanted to follow through as best as he could, but there was just no way. And we see a laser of a shot from JamesBot from the top corner.
Now, less than half the game to go, and another goal. Yep, Miho puts that one, and they're running away with this.
Yeah, it looks like they kept it slow in the beginning, but Miho and JamesBot kind of messing everybody up by both going for together. They didn't know who was going to follow through, but Miho just taking it away, getting the first pop over all the defenders, and then getting the second touch to ensure it goes into net. Doing what he does best.
And another goal from Tuster.
At this point, it seems like some tilt factor has come into play. Just very slow to the ball right now. Too Easy is leaving too many balls unanswered in their own half. Maybe they're listening to me and they're upset at me now. I hope not.
This one all but over. 4-goal deficit, only 2 minutes left to go. I've seen it done in matchmaking, but... And that's a good start here as Nap puts it in.
Like I said, this team can make plays and they can make moves happen. Nap reading this well off. Miho trying to come from behind. He was overcommitted, or I want to say overcommitted. He was cheating up at first, looking for a passing play, but after that first defensive touch in his half, he realized that was slamming off the ceiling and not coming out. He did want to come in and hit that off his own backboard, but he got just beat out by Nap.
Now another wide open net, but JamesBot puts that just off target. Tuster's going to bounce that one. Miho is going to go off the wall here up for JamesBot. JamesBot puts it out into the middle. Tuster's there, but could not flick that on target. Under 2 minutes to go. Off the backboard, Miho's going up for it, but a pinch launches that ball across the field.
Notice how Miho stays down the field, ready for JamesBot to clear in the corner. JamesBot. Tuster with the own goal. To be fair, wasn't much you could do about this, but this is closing the gap now. Only 2 goals to score with 1:22 left. Tuster wanted to hit this off the side. He heard Austin coming in, so he had to make some kind of move. He did not swing wide enough, and he actually shot that into his own net.
Now Miho's going to try to dribble that clear out. Follows it up off the wall, but Austin shuts that down. Tuster up. It's a long hit. Naps is there. JamesBot with the touch. Tuster and Miho both going for that ball. That's going to be a shot on net. And Heroics barely gets back in time. Final minute of the game. 2-goal lead here still for Momentum, who's leading the series 2-0. This one will be it. If Momentum can maintain the lead for 40 more seconds, they'll get the sweep versus Too Easy. They
are putting up some pressure, and I will say, Tuster may be the sub right now, but I have seen a lot of very, very good touches from him. As you said earlier, James, there was an incredible pass from him. And I think the second game, oh, what a cut. Brooks almost making it in. It's just a little too wide. Very hard angle to make. Austin almost getting that as well. But Tuster, like I said, as a sub, has still had some very, very strong touches.
And that's going to be it. No, Nap gets 1 goal, but it's still going to be 3-0 in favor of Momentum.
Very difficult fight. We saw a very good effort put up by Too Easy. Getting very close both of those games. The last 2 games are only down by 1 goal, I believe, at least towards the very end. And against a team that's supposed to be as strong as Momentum, it is definitely nothing to be too sad about. I know it must be a little defeating, losing the last, losing all 3 in a row. But at the same time, they did fight quite well, and Momentum was using a sub, but I will say Tuster came out very strong so far that game. Not so far, but he did.
All players from Momentum contributing to that win. It seemed like they had it under control the whole time, and they take that one 3-0, and that's going to be it for that series. And we have coming up next, undefeated Exodus sitting at 4-0, going up against Lucky Bounce, who's 1-3. The Lucky Bounce, I think they're looking for somebody to take over Timothy's spot, so they'll probably have a sub today. We'll see what happens with that, but we're going to go to a short break, guys, and we will have Lucky Bounce versus Exodus coming up next.
Welcome to GamerSaloon.com. Challenge other gamers in the most popular skill-based video games for real cash prizes. Play head-to-head matches or in multiplayer tournaments on every major console, PC, and mobile device. Create an account, find your opponent, and go play. Report back and revel in your winnings. Millions of prizes have been awarded since 2006. Get in the action at GamerSaloon.com.
I hope you guys are ready for Lucky Bounce versus Exodus. We have the map picks in. Lucky Bounce banning Neo Tokyo, Exodus banning Wasteland. And then you see game number 1 going to be on Manfield, game number 2 Beckwith Park, game number 3 Utopia Coliseum, and then game number 4 on Manfield Stormy. Of course, always on game number 5 is DFH Stadium. We've got another all-standard matchup.
So sad. Every time I see someone ban Neo Tokyo, I get just a little part of me dies on the inside, James.
I have no emotion when I see those bans. All I want is standard. Give me standard.
The word will always. All right, so this is going to be interesting. the team we're seeing from Lucky Bounce is
What?
quite interesting.
This
I honestly
is
don't know who is who. We have Garrett, Turtle, and someone. I would assume.
it's
No.
Garrett and Turtle, and so it's got to be Darkfire, Geno Cop, and Sid.
And then Flo, Garrett, and Turtle.
Yes, that has because I've seen Flo playing with Turtle in matchmaking. I'm sure that he's playing on Exodus. Otherwise, my life does not make any more sense.
Either way, we have seen some interesting rosters today. I don't know how I feel about it completely, but either way, it should be pretty fun. Should be a good time. Last time we saw some roster swaps between Exodus and Kings of Urban, and it was hands down one of the greatest games I've ever casted. We saw Remco and Greasy come in, and it was some of the coolest, most fast-paced Rocket League I've seen in a long time. So that was exciting. It's going to be Flo, Garrett, and Turtle, yes. And then Darkfire, Geno Cop, and Hot Wheels Sid. For those of you who don't know who that is particularly, should make for some fun Rocket League, to be honest.
Geno Cop, the most famous keyboard and mouse player in Rocket League. In the pro scene. We're going to go and see how this turns out. A good pass from Garrett over to Turtle. Flo is subbing in for Moses. Flo rocking that Gizmo car. Now Turtle's going to try to get this clear. Picks up full boost to do it. Geno on the wall denies it. Turtle catches it, but Sid gets a dunk on him yet again. Turtle getting that boost at half. Now Garrett up, gets a touch. Turtle's following it up. Flo's going to get another touch. Good team play, getting that clear out. And Flo puts that one just off the post. Good pressure from Exodus early.
Oh! That follow-through was actually insane, but he happened to put it directly at Geno Cop, who was sitting in net. Good second touch from Geno Cop, just getting up off the ground to make sure there was a save. And I do want to mention Flo is the only Gizmo player I know of, and he has been so dedicated to the Gizmo. Oh, and here we come. Sid's getting a nice shot on target, noticing there was only one person left in net, and that person was Turtle. He had not much of a choice. Darkfire did drop down. I think he wanted to try and get the bump on Turtle. Turtle had to try and come out for that. Either way, it would have been a difficult save, and he was unable to get in the way of that shot.
So Sid opening up the scoring here for Lucky Bounce. Again, Exodus is undefeated in the Champions League. And oh, Darkfire almost getting that air dribble. But nonetheless, Exodus behind here in game number 1 from that goal from Sid. And a miss from Garrett leaves that one open, but Flo gets up to knock it over to the side.
Oh, predictions, James.
I think Exodus will win this.
I think, yeah. I would have had to say what I would have said when we first started off, and I would have said Exodus. So I got to stick true to it.
Now Sid trying to control this ball, does get it by Flo. He's going to put it up the wall for Darkfire. Darkfire puts a long shot in, forcing Garrett to make the save, and now Flo is up. Sid tried to go for the block from Flo, but when Flo missed, just let the ball drop. Now, open net for Darkfire if he can put that in, but Flo was just perfectly positioned for that one.
Some panic moments from Exodus on defense, and uncharacteristic generally, but they usually seem pretty calm no matter what side of the field they're on. But we see a few of them going up for the same ball. A little bit of kind of risky positioning that's been working in the favor so far, but slight panic situations.
Now just 2 minutes left to go. Just one goal, and it is for Lucky Bounce here by the sub Hot Wheels Sid. Shot on net just squeaks under Geno Cop. I thought he had the save.
I thought Geno was there as well. He actually was in position for this touch. Turtle didn't have a very good angle, but he did put it just in. Geno Cop expecting a high-flying shot, but instead Turtle kept it on the ground. So Geno Cop going for the pre-jump, expecting it to come right into his car. Instead, it rolls just underneath him. Unfortunate situation.
Now we're all tied up. Garrett coming in, putting a shot just off the crossbar, and Turtle puts in another one, but Geno Cop there to get the save. That one very close. Now Darkfire's got a dribble chance. Shut down by Garrett. Flo's going to try to get that by Geno, but Geno gets there first. Now Garrett backwards, gets a long pass into the corner. Flo's going to go up the wall, reads the bounce, and then just barely missing. Geno Cop with the save yet again. Geno Cop proving to be a defensive hero so far in this game. Except for that whiff.
He has been sitting back a little further than or more often, I suppose, than I would have expected him to. I'm trying to recall exactly how he played on his old team. But I don't know if I remember exactly how he positioned himself. But Flo with a quick turnaround.
Oh, he missed.
Couldn't be running a booster. He just was a little bit too high. But still, overall offensive dominance from Exodus with a few turnarounds from Lucky Bounce.
Now Turtle at half, popping it over to Garrett. Garrett just misses that touch. Sid with a long clear is going to force someone to make a save. Garrett puts it out into the corner. Flo is in net, waiting. Flo going up against Darkfire. Darkfire puts that wide. That was a scary situation there for Exodus. A demo on Flo. Garrett's the last player back. You can see Turtle trying to fill the net. Sid off the wall, puts it up, gets a second touch. A third touch, and now Turtle's going to keep that up, but he's going to put it too far out ahead of him, and we have overtime here in game number 1.
The first game going into overtime, but again, this is actually going to be a difficult game to truly predict how it's going to go. Exodus using a sub I've never seen him use before. Like I said, Turtle has been playing with Flo, but Flo, from as far as I've seen, hasn't really played with Exodus in a competitive setting terribly often.
Oh, and then quick overtime goal from Darkfire gets Lucky Bounce the win in game number 1.
Turtle found himself in a not great place after Garrett prevented that from bouncing. That was actually just, both had good ideas. Turtle was going to get that off the bounce. And I believe that was Garrett was going to try and carry that across the net, but they both trying to do it together. Ended up not working too well for them. We are seeing a server request. I'd like to know.
Look at that, 7 saves for Geno Cop. That's crazy.
Geno Cop sitting in net a little more than I'm used to seeing him in net. I don't know. Do you recall if he was a highly defensive player when he played on his whole team?
Geno Cop?
Yeah.
I do not. I do not recall. I do recall that he was very good in the air, but I don't know. It was him, Zane, Jackie, and who was there? It was Hot Wheel Sid, yeah. And they would. I don't know. I don't know if he was that defensive backstop playing with failure to launch, then orbit.
Interesting. Yeah, he was on FTL for a while, then he was on orbit. Either way, not the way I expected this to go, but again, with all these new roster changes, all these new players playing right now for this, we see Lucky Bounce with 2/3 of a team of players that I've never seen them play with. Hot Wheels Sid and Geno Cop, with Darkfire being the only original roster at the moment. Lucky Bounce previously being Darkfire, Timothy, and drawing a blank here, James.
Darkfire, Timothy, and Torment, my friend.
Torment. Yes, it was Torment. Sorry, Torment. You know I love you. Trying to get all these, but all these roster changes are definitely jumbling up.
Taking their toll on your mental toughness.
Which, as we know, is already quite weak.
We'll go on board with my boy Flo.
Which, by the way, don't know if his name has anything to do with his beautiful mane, but I would put him at the true contender for the hair of Rocket League. But no one, sadly, got to see his gorgeous, gorgeous head.
They did if they watched the Behind the Land video. They did get to see it.
Humble advertisement.
Now we've got game number 2, a good pass back from Darkfire. And Sid barely misses that one. Good pressure early on from Lucky Bounce as Darkfire comes in to take a shot, but that one bumped aside by Turtle. Geno Cop getting the block there. Turtle launching it far out. Darkfire beats out Flo for that touch. Garrett with the win. Gonna put that all the way across the field. Geno with the touch. Turtle across the field. Sid's gonna be there to put it off the wall. Both Geno or Darkfire and Turtle missed that one. Flo putting it right down to Garrett, and Sid makes the save.
That was a great passing play, but a great read as well by Sid, knowing it was happening. It was more the speed of the pass that I'm surprised Sid was able to get there in time for. But that just means he has great defensive positioning, trying to prepare himself for either the slow or the fast pass. And we see a lot of pace from Lucky Bounce so far early on in this game. They're contesting a lot of stuff in Exodus' half, making it really tough for them to mount a lot of plays.
Yes, can this Lucky Bounce team with subs take down the undefeated Exodus right now? They are leading in the series, but still in game number 2. We have no score. Garrett barely missing out on that one. Garrett's going to flick that out right to Sid and gets the block if he can get there quickly enough. Oh no, he jumps! I don't know what happened to Garrett there. He must have thought he had no time at all.
Just a little too quick. He may have landed incorrectly as well. Trying to get up before his car had fully settled. But we see Turtle again in the back. Strong defensive plays. Always there when they need him. He rotates back very quickly.
Garrett's going to go up, and he's going to beat Darkfire. That's almost going in, but Sid gets back in time. That one was for sure going into the net. Big save from Sid. And Geno Cop barely misses out on his double tap. Both teams having some good chances here to put one on the board, but still we are scoreless. Sid gets it by Flo. Garrett at half. Flo's going to try to put it on target. Just narrowly missing. We're down to just 2 minutes left in the game. That one's going to go out into the middle, but no one was there for it. Darkfire flings it by Flo, but Garrett gets a big hit. Geno with a response. And Turtle with a big clear, but Geno there to knock it down yet again. Both teams struggling to maintain possession, just putting long clears, taking turns.
Not as much follow-up as I tend to see, but that usually comes with a little discomfort at the pace of the game. Both teams trying to play very quickly, trying to shut down a lot of passing plays, which you'll see as soon as you see something trying. Oh, the demo!
Oh. The gates were open after that demo.
This demo on Turtle, Sid just came right at him, leaving the net wide open for Darkfire. Both Garrett and Flo ready for Turtle to get a good clear. As we all know, Turtle is an extremely sound defensive player. All of his touches are very strong clears, so the teammates had full right to trust him in that. But after the demo, knowing the fact they couldn't get there in time.
The tactical demo coming out. Smart play by Sid, and Darkfire almost puts it in off a pass from Geno. That would have been spectacular. Flo wasn't able to get that pass back out. Darkfire backing up. Doesn't get the hit, but it was wide anyway. Now the counterattack. Flo's going to try to put that across the field. Does get a good hit on it to relieve some pressure. But 1 minute left to go, and Lucky Bounce maintaining the lead. If they take this one out, they will go ahead in the series 2-0. But what a shot from Garrett off the wall as he puts it in.
Garrett coming off of the wall very quickly, answering the Geno Cop touch. It was actually going to bounce off, but Garrett gets it just after the bounce. Getting, I don't even know if you can, I don't know how power shots work off the wall, to be completely honest. But keeping the pace on it very strongly, letting it bounce off the wall just in time. Putting it on target, and will they come up ahead? Turtle with the shot!
Or crossbar down from Turtle right off the face-off. You see Flo gets that win. Darkfire cheated up, and Sid was out for boost. And Turtle just puts it crossbar down. And just like that, in a matter of seconds, Exodus takes the lead in game number 2.
This must be devastating for Lucky Bounce. They had the lead. They were actually going to come and get. They were potentially going to come across and have 2 wins over Exodus, leaving them with only 1 left. But they have lost the lead within a matter of seconds, as you said. They have quite a lot of ground to catch up on.
Oh, Sid tying it up with a dirty little delayed shot.
Well, they don't have a whole lot of ground to catch up on anymore. Sid waiting patiently, pulling Garrett out of net, forcing him to make a move. Garrett understood if he sat in net, it just would have gone popped over him. If he comes out, at least he forces Sid to make a move, and he has the hope that Sid would make the wrong one into him. But Sid, being a very good and patient player, waited for his opportunity to pop it over Garrett.
Now Darkfire trying to sneak it by the last of the defense for Exodus. 5 seconds left. Garrett's going to go for the pop. Pops it backwards. Turtle's going to go for that. Does keep it alive. Darkfire getting the touchdown. Flo's going to keep it up. Pops it up. Sid is there, and that one's going to fly by both players, and we have another overtime in game number 2.
These games couldn't be closer. Hopefully this one will last a little bit longer than the last one. We had an unfortunate goal happen right off the bat last time from Exodus on some defensive questioning maneuvers. That sentence made a lot of sense.
You tried, and that's going to be a goal. 17-second overtime in the first goal. 18-second overtime in the second game.
The revenge demo. Garrett going straight for Geno Cop, leaving these gates wide open while Turtle, all he had to do was make sure it was on target, and he does. That was actually a fantastic rebuttal to the original demo that happened earlier in that game. And I have to say, the salt flows through me as I see Turtle with his sweet, sweet colored rims.
No one ever gets painted rims. If you don't have them, it feels like you'll never get them.
I still have sat with 0 painted rims.
Same
after
here, buddy.
Hundreds
I'm
and
sorry.
hundreds and hundreds of games and hours. You guys know how long I streamed for. No painted rims for me.
The Turtle
Jesus.
getting that, or
that
that demo though from Garrett, just beautiful. And the game number 1, 17 seconds into overtime, and Lucky Bounce takes it. This game, 18 seconds into overtime, and Exodus takes it. So we'll see if we have another overtime. Is this the same map?
That wasn't supposed to be ready. It wasn't supposed to be ready. Sorry, everybody. I'm the worst right now.
All right, we will get the next match, or the next map loaded up. But right now, we are all tied up. Lucky Bounce, who's 1-3 on the season, going up against the undefeated Exodus team, 4-0. Exodus has a sub. Instead of Moses, they are running with Flo. Lucky Bounce, normally consisting of Timothy, Darkfire, and Torment, is running Darkfire and sub Sid, Hot Wheels Sid, and also sub Geno Cop. So they were able to take a game off of Exodus, but Exodus last week, we saw them, they went down 0-2 early to Kings of Urban before roaring back to get that reverse sweep. So you never count Exodus out, and they bounced back in game number 2, getting that overtime victory. But 2 overtime games so far, and we've only played 2, so this series neck and neck.
And it has been neck and neck even throughout each game. We've known, like you said, 2 overtimes so far, and we had Exodus in the losing side for most of the game, and then within a matter of seconds were able to get a goal followed by a kickoff goal to bring themselves in the lead, and then it got tied up. So these teams seem to have the same amount of momentum on their side whenever they're getting the goals, whenever they're putting on the pressure. We are not seeing the same fast-paced Exodus as we tend to, not as many high-flying passes and shots, but that could be a result of using a substitute, or it could just be a day where they're not playing as fast as usual. And Geno Cop, Sid, and Darkfire, considering, I don't know if they've ever really played together, at least in a competitive setting, are doing quite well.
Getting that game number 1 and forcing overtime game number 2 could easily be 2-0 to either team. But yeah, this Lucky Bounce roster, despite not having played together too much, coming out firing. Sid honestly looking like the best player on the team, getting multiple saves and very clutch goals. So Sid, you can see he's looking for a team. He might have found a home potentially Here we are, game number 3. We're all tied up at 1-1 in the series. Flow's going to go up to try to tap that over. Somehow got a massive amount of power from the butt shot on the gizmo. Oh, and that one just eked in. I did not think it was going to be going in, but Garrett G gets the goal.
Garrett G pops it up to the top of the net, follows through. Turtle actually came in as well, not expecting his teammate to be able to get up so quick, but as we know, Garrett is very good at correcting himself and recovering very, very quickly. So as soon as he landed, he popped up again to get ready for the shot.
Now just a minute left, and immediate response from Sid.
The responses have been very strong and quick so far. Flo tried to get there, but it pinched out above the net. Sid getting up so high for that, beating out the last defender. So far, the responses are strong with this one.
The responses are strong.
Your Yoda is absolute garbage, James.
Yeah, I mean, you put me on the spot there. It was...
I actually might have a good Yoda, but I don't want to do it now.
Yeah, no, I didn't commit either. And that's going to be a wide open net for Geno Cop as Flo was out of town getting boost.
I think Exodus heard your Yoda and they're so offended they couldn't play Rocket League anymore. Flo went for the corner for the boost, not expecting his teammate to not be able to get that, and Geno Cop having a pretty good shot towards the net.
Flo gonna go up on the wall, try to get that out into the mid off the backboard. A good pass, but Turtles had a Fields backflip man. Was not able to follow up on that shot. One coming right down. Garrett getting in the way of that one. Sid bouncing it right out. This is a very bad situation for Exodus, who's appearing to struggle a little bit. Now Sid's gonna wait for Darkfire to make his move. Sid getting beaten out by Flo, and Flo getting another hit over Geno Cop. Garrett's going to put that out into the middle, but that one cleared out by Geno. Darkfire up on the wall. It's going to pass it off the backboard to Sid. Sid getting interfered with. Wasn't able to get the shot off, and the clear from Exodus. Now Flo trying to pinch it off the wall. Puts it right off the ceiling. Darkfire might miss that. He does. Flo putting it off the side wall. Garrett. Geno Cop going to head-to-head. Turtle's going to be able to get a hit on this one. Putting it off the backboard, but Sid waiting for it. Launches it. Relieving some pressure here for Lucky Bounce.
What I do want to give Lucky Bounce a lot of credit for is their defensive touches have been pretty spot on dealing with Exodus. Oh, Turtle with another bump on net trying to take Geno Cop out.
Oh, the dunk! Garrett saying no thanks.
Turtle hitting Geno Cop in this initial one gave Geno Cop not a lot of time to be able to go for that first clear. Sid expecting a harder touch from Geno Cop actually made him whiff on the first touch, and he missed the ball altogether, leaving it open for an Exodus player to come and slam it behind him. I think the first bump in net is what started the mistakes on that play, which gave him the goal.
And sometimes you think you have a little bit of time to dribble a ball out as well, and you don't. But now Sid's going to launch that up. Garrett putting it off to the corner. Geno putting it back out into the middle. Couldn't tell if he got full boost, but Geno has to put that over into the corner. Flo and Darkfire both missing that one. Turtle coming in to get the hit. Turtle getting the block on Sid. That's going to bounce out. Geno Cop getting in touch. And the block on Garrett. Turtle reads that one correctly off the wall. And now pushing it up the wall. He's going to leave it for Garrett, but Garrett went to get boost. Now Sid's going to get the hit. This could be dangerous. Geno Cop's going to put that off the crossbar. Darkfire's going to be there, but Flo gets in the middle of it. Scary situation there for Exodus. Turtle left that one for Garrett, but Garrett went to get boost.
We've seen an unprecedented amount of demos and bumping out of both of these teams, which generally aren't known for the demos or bumps, but they can utilize it.
Oh!
Sid! Sid with the angled shot from the side, seeing an opportunity to just take it into the top corner. Perfect angle It actually hits the post. I don't know if it would have gone in, but it caught the defender off guard and out of position. Who was going to go for the initial hit.
Yeah, it looked like Garrett went and hit it when Turtle was going to try to hit it. So Turtle and Garrett both jumped for that, and Flo couldn't get back in time. So now Exodus losing by 1 with just 40 seconds left to go. Having to bring this one back. But we saw them score 2 goals in a matter of seconds just last game. Can they do it here? 30 seconds remaining. Sid is up. He's going to put a shot off the wall or off the backboard. Puts it right down for Darkfire to get the goal.
This was just a matter of not trusting your opponent. Sid gets the first touch. Garrett and Flo both turn around, ready for Sid to not get the second touch. Neither prepared to sit underneath that. They didn't actually have faith in Sid, thinking he was going to get there. It would have been a better situation if at least one of them potentially had sat under the net, trying to... Oh, Flo getting there just in time and Turtle going to bail him out.
But yeah, like you were saying, they were not expecting Sid to be able to drop that ball directly down. They thought whatever he was going to do, it was going to bounce out much further. So Sid used the under part of his car to just lay that one on a platter for Darkfire. Sid has been the MVP so far in the series for Lucky Bounce, playing out of his mind. Is he's going to get another goal? Maybe no. That one getting blocked. But again, Lucky Bounce taking another one off undefeated Exodus.
It's going to be a tough place for Exodus. I know sometimes they have a little bit of trouble when they're down in games. The reverse sweep isn't going to be easy for them. But I do know that I'm going to do the right map this time.
Yes, that is exciting. We'll get the right map. But Exodus, 1 game away from the first blemish on their record. They're sitting at 4-0 right now. Lucky Bounce needs a win at 1-3. They're trying to secure their spot in the playoffs, trying to avoid that 7-8 spot currently occupied by Genesis and Too Easy. Now, here we go. Game number 4. This could be it if Lucky Bounce can take it down.
It is looking like Lucky Bounce, with even having 2 entire new players, has been playing very well together. Gino Cop, as we've seen so far, a very strong defender. Sid, a great striker, and Darkfire doing what Darkfire does best. As we saw, he was one of the stronger players on Lucky Bounce from what I'd seen in their past. So I think so far, just their play styles are melding well together. Just the way they tend to position themselves on the field naturally. People tend to have a comfort zone, and as we see, they're able to withhold a lot of Exodus' strong attacks.
And, you know, I just realized it. It's a little bit crazy that Sid and Gino Cop are playing together. They're 2/3 of the old Orbit roster. So...
Oh, you are correct. Oh, man.
I did not even realize that until just now.
No,
Oh, wow.
And that was a very interesting situation that happened, so I'm glad to see that they're able to play together again.
And right now, playing very, very well, leading against Exodus, the #1 team in the Champions League right now. Darkfire's going to put that up into the corner, but Flo was there for it, giving up possession. But now Sid might try to put that off the backboard. No, he goes for a shot on net, and Garrett's going to just get enough on it to put it off into the corner. But again, pressure from Lucky Bounce keeping Exodus on their toes.
They have forced Exodus into some sketchy situations. Exodus looking a little uncomfortable with some of the defensive maneuvers they have to make. They're having to play a little more of the predictive game as opposed to being able to control the pace themselves, which generally is not something they have to do. They're usually a team that sets the pace of the game. They usually have full control. But now they are getting beat to a lot of the touches. They're having to play the reaction game.
Now Turtle's going to try to go for a long clear. Flo gets another touch on it, but Gino's waiting. Flo putting that up the wall. Sid's going to be able to beat him. Garrett has time to get a long clear. Garrett off the wall, might get a shot on net. That one going just wide and to the right. But a good opportunity from Exodus. They weren't able to put it in. Now Garrett up on the wall, all by himself. Flo coming in, putting that off, but Darkfire will be there. Turtle tries to just launch it back in to the blue half. Good touch from Turtle prevents a hit from Sid and Darkfire. Now Sid with a second touch, putting that one just high. And Turtle's there to try to relieve some pressure, but still Lucky Bounce knocking on the door. They have kept this in Exodus's half for quite some time. Now Garrett
having a little bit of trouble clearing out of their half, and they're able to do so, but not very methodically. They just are kind of smacking at the other side here and there.
That's going to be a wide open net, but it goes just high as Exodus must be feeling a little lucky there. That net was wide open. Now Garrett picking up that full boost is going to pass it off the sidewall to himself, but Darkfire is in position to get that hit. Low, knocking it out into the corner. Darkfire is there, putting it back onto net. Flo flipping right by that one. Now Flo putting it out into the middle for Garrett. Garrett somehow, no, he almost gets blocked, but somehow that ball goes in for Garrett G.
Garrett G actually took it off target, assuming that someone was going to be able to put it on. Gino Cop trying to scoop through, but it hits his car just one too many times, and it goes towards the net as opposed to outside of it. Saying he has a little bit of lag. But either way, the thing needs, those need to be taken into account when you're playing on servers. It is part of online play of Rocket League.
Now Darkfire waiting in the mid. Turtle's going to put this up off the corner. Darkfire getting a good clear. Sid and Gino both up for it. Garrett just, he decides to kill it and go for the dribble pass over to Turtle. Turtle off the wall up to Garrett. Garrett off the backboard. Flo, can he be there? Gino Cop stops that play in its tracks. Now Sid gonna put that off the corner. Garrett there for the save. Flo putting it up the sidelines. Turtle gets that hit right over Sid, and it looks like he messed up Gino Cop as well. Gino Cop recovers and is flying after it, but Garrett's gonna put this. Turtle might get there in time, but Darkfire positions perfectly to get that save.
Like I said, the defense from Lucky Bounce has been just clinical. They are reading every single ball. They're waiting. Oh, as I say that, a ball goes unanswered. Gino Cop stuck in a tough position. I don't think they expected Turtle to get that so well. Sid wanted to go up for that, but it was like, oh, maybe Gino can get this. But Gino wasn't faced the right direction. He wasn't able to come out and contest that. As you can see, even Garrett is like, that was quite the interesting play.
Yeah.
But it worked.
Garrett running into Turtle. But that is going to be it here as Exodus ties it up. We are at 2-2, and we're going to be going into our first Game 5 of the evening here with Exodus versus Lucky Bounce. Exodus just likes drawing these things out to the wire. We've had multiple Game 5 with Exodus this season.
Yeah, they're doing it for the viewers. They're not doing it for us or for them, but they're doing it for the viewers. And they're doing it for us because we like exciting games. We know it's getting close. They were having some issues.
So Flo will be getting back in here in just a moment. Get better internet.
They are requesting a server change.
So we will get that server change up and going. But again, guys, this one coming down to the wire yet again. Last week, we saw Kings of Urban take a 2-0 lead versus Exodus, and Exodus come back and in 3 games do the reverse sweep. And now against Lucky Bounce, who's 1-3, Exodus trying to remain undefeated, but this is for all the marbles. This Game 5 going to determine who walks away with the series win. We've had 2 overtime games so far, 1 going in favor of Lucky Bounce, 1 in favor of Exodus. These ones have been close, although Exodus was able to shut out Lucky Bounce in this last game.
So far, the farthest spread we've seen so far, at least by the end of the game. Ooh, I'm so excited I can't even keep my voice straight. But Darkfire, Gino Cop, and Hot Wheels Sid have been playing exceptionally well, considering they're not a team that has been playing together competitively. They have been sitting in their positions quite well. We see Geno Cop generally towards the back, playing a very solid goalie role, or at least, I don't want to say goalie, but more just the guy that's kind of the third touch. We see Darkfire and Sid both taking some very good striking opportunities. Sid seeming to play very, very well. Even Exodus is underestimating what Sid is capable of this game. By misreading some of the touches, they think he'll be able to pull off.
Well, we will go on board with Sid right away. He has been the impact player for Lucky Bounce. Either the one setting up the pass or the shot. But here we are, game number 5. Again, this is for all the marbles. Darkfire's going to put that one in. Flo gets enough on it to make the save. And now he's going to try to follow it up. Pinches it with Sid to get out of the orange half. Darkfire knocking that one right by Geno Cop. Darkfire with the dribble. He's going to fling it high. Turtle knocks it out into the corner just to be safe. This one dangerous yet again. Darkfire puts it off the crossbar. Geno's going to be there to put it in for goal number 1.
The pressure just a little too much for Exodus right now. Turtle in net wanted to go for that, but he had to go for a weird touch. Garrett trying to touch off the backboard, but Darkfire beating him to it. Touching it off the backboard, and Geno Cop there to secure the goal. So far, some very high pressure from Lucky Bounce. They're trying to make me and you both wrong with our predictions, James.
Well, there's plenty of time left, but Lucky Bounce certainly is looking good. And they might be able to take this one if they can keep playing like they have so far. Darkfire just narrowly missing, putting that one off the crossbar. And Geno Cop, in a race, is able to get to that ball before it goes wide.
Garrett meeting Sid in the air, and Darkfire and Turtle meeting on the ground. You can tell that these teams are just fighting for every single touch. 2 players there at every single one. It's just a matter of which player can get their hands on it first. And it seemed that both of those Lucky Bounce were able to capitalize on touches in their favor. And Geno Cop, like you said, racing for that ball, getting there just before it gets to the post.
And these haven't necessarily been incredibly high-scoring games. So to see a 2-goal lead here this early for Lucky Bounce, this spells trouble for Exodus. Garrett putting that shot in on target. Sid getting back to get the save. Dark and Sid both going for that one. Flo's going to go for the shot. He's going to put it just high. Garrett coming in for the shot, and he puts it in for Exodus.
Turning it around, putting the pressure on right in return. Flo going to put that high above the net, forcing Geno Cop to come out for it. But Garrett getting up just a little faster than Geno Cop. From the offensive position, those bounces are usually easier for you to predict and get to. And it is shown right there as Garrett beats Geno Cop pretty handedly for that shot.
Garrett giving Exodus some hope here as they cut the lead to just 1. Plenty of time left. We've got 3 minutes left to play here in game number 5. Garrett going up against Darkfire. Darkfire gets enough of it on the wall to put a cork in that offensive attack by Exodus. Turtle's going to put that out into the corner. Sid bouncing that up right to Darkfire. Darkfire thinking that was going to hit the ceiling, but it never did. And now a tough spot for Geno Cop as Flo plays it slow. This one bouncing up. Can Garrett get there in time? He can, and he evens it up.
This touch, or lack of touch, I should say, from Flo, just completely rips Darkfire from net, then just forcing it into the back of the wall, not particularly beating anyone to the ball, but able to keep it in the half, set it up for Garrett, and Garrett, like we've seen so many times, is up with the ball so quickly.
Garrett, the hero right now for Exodus, getting those 2 goals, one set up from Flo, and then that one there beating out the Lucky Bounce defense, and we are all tied up, about half the game left to go. Flo backwards, goes for the pass out. Darkfire's going to be there, and Sid gets the clear right to Turtle. Turtle putting that one just wide. That one hit the post. Geno Cop going for the clear, doesn't get much on it. This one's bouncing off the backboard to Turtle. Turtle gets blocked by Sid. Good positioning by Sid. Now Flo up in the air is going to try to tap this off the backboard. Nobody's there. Garrett misses it, and Geno misses it as well. Sid tries to pound it by Turtle, but Turtle was able to get that hit. Now the pressure dying out. Gino with a little bit of time puts it up, but Flo putting a shot down. Sid getting the save. Gino's going to tap it over to Sid. Sid off the wall. Gino going up for the shot. The shot's on target. That's going to sneak in under the crossbar.
I'm a little curious as to what happened here. Flo did go up alone, didn't have a lot of support from Turtle and Garrett. Turtle actually went for that ball off the wall, wasn't able to get there. Garrett on the corner, I think he was going to try, assume that was going to come down the wall if Turtle wasn't able to get there, but it was actually coming straight in net, and he wasn't able to get there in time. And now we see, oh no. Flo, what an incredible shot from the corner, using the top of that beautiful car, the Gizmo.
Good pass. Flo just couldn't put it on target. That was a beautiful pass. And Garrett comes in to be the savior with the hat trick, evening it up.
Both of these teams finding the fire when they're down by one, always with the rebuttal. They tend to only want to score after the other team has scored on them first. But we saw some just relentless pressure there. 3 or 4 shots in a row, very close to, if not already on target, from Exodus, and finally going in with Garrett.
Here in game number 5, this one is all even, going into the final minute. And that one barely going wide. Garrett with good positioning there, forcing that shot wide. Now the counterattack. Flo's going to go up against Darkfire. Turtle trying to get the stop. Flo trying to put it back to Turtle. Turtle off the wall. Darkfire putting it up the wall. Garrett there. Flo's going to try to touch this out for a teammate. He gets a beautiful pass. Garrett's not going to be able to get the angle. Turtle can! And the own goal! What a play to put that on net, but the own goal!
That first touch from Flo was insane. Then Turtle almost getting it all the way down. And Genocop trying to read him, unfortunately, falls in front of the ball as it bounces off the back wall. There's really not much Genocop could have done there. He wanted to try and read Turtle's touch. Turtle actually not putting it on target, so it forced Genocop to not be in the way for it. But instead it bounces off the wall and into Genocop. Not much to do in a situation like that, but that first touch from Flo, I must say, an incredible pass.
The first touch from Flo, but even Turtle's shot, even though it barely nicked the crossbar, that was a very difficult angle to put that ball straight down. So Turtle, even though he got a little bit of help there from Genocop, was incredibly talented to get that touch, to even force that situation. And Exodus comes back in game number 5 to take it. And that is going to be all thanks to their Lord and Savior, Garrett G. Oh my Garrett, going huge with the hat trick to keep Exodus in it. And then Turtle with that touch, putting it barely off the crossbar. What a series. Exodus remain undefeated.
I mean, you really can't say much to that. That was just, like you said, going into game 5 again, Exodus always pushing it just a little too close to the end, but they can turn on whenever they need. And it seemed interesting. Both teams really liked just kind of counter goals. They'd get scored on, and then right away they'd turn on the fire. And off the kickoff of the next kickoff, they're able to score usually a very impressive goal at that. Both teams fighting very hard. I have to say I was incredibly impressed with Lucky Bounce. 3 players that I'd never really seen play together, although I keep saying that. Genocop and Hot Wheels Sid did used to play together, but it has been months since they have been together. And now, playing with Darkfire, their playstyles seem to work very well as they put up quite a fight against Exodus.
That was really something to be proud of for Lucky Bounce. That was quite a series going up against the #1 team, who Exodus now has clinched the top 2 spot guaranteed. So they are sitting pretty guaranteed money here. They will have a cash finish no matter what, Exodus. But Lucky Bounce, they moved down to 1-4 on the season. But Sid played brilliantly. Darkfire had some great moments. Genocop, he was a solid player, but really I felt like Sid for Lucky Bounce was just stellar. But in the end, Garrett G was just too much to handle. Turtle helping him out. Flo, it seemed that he did struggle a little bit in the series. He hasn't been playing competitive as much as Turtle and Garrett, so that's understandable. But really, Garrett, just godlike for Exodus.
Living up to his Oh My Garrett name. Like, again, just whenever Exodus needs somebody to step up, Garrett always will fill those shoes. he will always push it as hard as he needs. And he will get some shots, and just the pace he can get up into the air is something. It's definitely a sight to behold. It is very difficult for anyone to beat Garrett up in the air. It's kind of insane.
Flo in chat. Hey Flo, come on, buddy. It's all right. I love you, man. I just saw you miss that one shot, though, and you went for boost that one time. It's okay. You guys won. Feels good, man.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did win against a team that came out a kicking.
And that touch was really good at the end, Flo. I love you, bro.
That actually was an incredible pass.
But you have to give credit though, where credit is due. Like Garrett, just nasty.
Nasty Garrett. Take a shower, Garrett. You're disgusting. You're disgusting, Garrett. Take a shower. But as that game wraps up, we will go into the next one, James. Just not right now.
Yep, we've got Kings of Urban versus Genesis. We are going to take a short break while those guys get ready. So guys, go grab a snack. We'll have Kings of Urban versus Genesis coming up right in a bit. I hope you guys are ready for the fourth and final match of the day. We've got Kings of Urban versus Genesis. Carpet. I guess let's just do predictions right now. Who do you think is going to take this one down? I'm going to go first, and it's Kings of Urban. Who do you think?
Kings of Urban.
Wow, you're such a copycat. Again, we've got Neo Tokyo banned by Genesis, Double Gold banned by Kings of Urban, and look at that, we've got all standard maps once again. Beckwith Park for game number 1, Manfield for game number 2, Beckwith Night for game number 3, Utopia Dusk for game number 4, and DFH Stadium, as always, at game number 5.
I will say these rosters are going to be a little different. For those who do not know, Genesis has lost a player. CoinLab Bell is no longer on Genesis, and for this game they will be using Chrome. So the Espion, Pluto, and Chrome. Espion and Pluto have been trying out some new thirds. They obviously did well. They got to the, pretty far in the RLCS. So we know that they are strong players indeed. But I think they were looking to have someone else to fill certain roles. And as we see, there will be a substitute for Kings of Urban as well. We have Jacob, Sad Jr., and Moses. Not Moses. Whoa, man. Flashbacks. Woo.
Why is Rizzo in here?
Rizzo is going to be substituting for Kings of Urban.
Didn't he already substitute for iBuyPower today?
Apparently.
I guess the rules does not ban that. Are we subbing for anyone?
I think because they were playing against us, that didn't really count.
I don't know about that. We'll have to bring that to the board to see what the decision is on that.
To be fair, we didn't exactly put up a fight, so they could have used anybody and it wouldn't have mattered. but Gibbs has given the okay.
And here we have Espeon, Pluto, and Chrome going up against Sad, Jr., Jacob, and Rizzo. In place of Fireburner, normally Fireburner is the one who is putting in a lot of those cleanup shots set up by Sad and Jacob. We'll see if Rizzo fits into this equation just as well.
What I do want to say is you don't see Kings of Urban using subs very frequently, now that I think about it. They're almost always fully rostered up, but I know I'm sure there's some schedule complications as school has picked up for a lot of these players.
Feels bad, man. I remember when I was in school. It's horrible.
I know the pain, James. I know the pain.
It was awful. And now an early goal from Chrome as Genesis takes the lead.
Rizzo was actually retreating from the net. Chrome putting it up. Sad Jr. and Jacob wanting to go for that. Neither rotating back to the net, or retreating, I should say, to try and block the shot. And Chrome, with not a lot of difficulty, just putting that on target.
Now Rizzo's going to try to play this up. Pluto getting in the way. Sad putting that one in, but Chrome is there. Jacob up on the wall, forces it in, almost gets by two. Rizzo with the tightest of angles sneaks it in.
Well, Rizzo definitely filling the shoes he needs. Jacob contesting against Espeon and then still trying to body that, slowing the clear down. Or Rizzo, like you said, getting the tight angle, swinging wide, making sure that he actually had a lot of time to accurately put that on the net. A lot of players get impatient and they won't swing. They'll try and maneuver their car in a weird way and won't get a lot of power. But if you actually swing your car wide, you have a lot of power on it. You have a lot more room to take your shot.
Now Jacob bullying Pluto, pops it by, but Espeon is there to get the hit. Chrome putting it down to Espeon. Espeon doesn't get a strong shot. Easy for Rizzo to clear. Now Sad going to try to put that over towards net. Rizzo on the wall. Jacob getting that hit at half. It's going to pop down to Sad. Sad just knocks it over to the side. Stays after it. He's going to go for this pass off the ceiling. Now Rizzo trying to control it to himself. Getting one touch. Sad with the back pass. Jacob trying to get it. Does get the boost from half, but Espeon gets the dunk. He might be able to get there in time to get the shot. He does, and that's barely off. That one just went high and off the crossbar.
Espeon must be a little upset. He didn't have a whole lot of time to try and recover from the jump. He landed and tried to jump immediately to take the shot on net, and it was very close to target, but
Jacob with the save!
Jacob! What was that?
It was a very weak shot on net, and Jacob just in the air puts his boost on full blast and is able to keep that one out somehow through witchcraft and wizardry. The Cobb is on the job.
The Cobb is quite on the job, as we saw. He got there just in time for that. But both teams putting on good shots, actually. Surprising each other, it seems like. Getting caught off guard, we see some shots that are getting closer to net than they really should be. They're not being stopped before they're being taken. And they're being needed to be blocked from net.
Sad with an open net if he can put it in. Jacob is there to finish that off. Good pass from Sad.
As it could be seen as a goal steal, I would count that as a goal secure. Sad somehow getting around that ball in the air. Some of the things that guy can do in the air actually blow my mind. I don't know how he was able to do that so easily. Down to Jacob. He actually did put it on target as well, but Jacob secured the ball just in case Espeon got there in time.
And despite getting off to an early lead, Genesis finds themselves trailing with just under 2 minutes to go. Pluto up on the wall is going to try to keep this in. He puts it off the backboard. Chrome will be there. Chrome doesn't make contact, though, and Espeon also misses, leaving the net open. Pluto tries to get back, and that one's going to roll just wide, but Jacob is there to put it in.
We saw Pluto actually had faith in Sad Jr. as Sad Jr. goes up for the first shot. Pluto trying to come off the wall, thinking Sad Jr. was going to have it, but then at that point, Pluto was just a little too far from the ground to be able to land, recover, and go for a second shot as Jacob comes and places it around Pluto.
Now a 2-goal lead here for Kings of Urban. Jacob, don't know what he was trying to do other than spend boost right there. Pop from Rizzo. Rizzo's going to try to pass that over to Sad. Sad coming off the walls, going for the back pass, but he misses. Somehow everyone is missing. Sad puts that just wide. And now Jacob just leaving that one for Rizzo, but he hits it right into Chrome. Sad putting that up for Jacob. Jacob putting it right on target, but Espion is there. Easy stop for him. Espion just dribbling it by players. Jacob up in the air. Now Chrome trying to work with Espion to get this out. Narrowly dodging that demo was Jacob. Slow play attempt from Espion. That gets shut down from Jacob. Now Jacob's going to go put this on target. That one just actually going high. Now again, Espion trying to play that slow, but Sad has none of it. And that one going to almost roll in, fortunately, for Genesis. Bouncing up high.
A lot of very, very close shots from both teams. Some post hits. That's usually a factor of just not taking as much time for the shot, or just it being a little difficult. Oh, almost making it a 1-point game. But as we see, Kings of Urban are going to take game number 1 of the series by 2 points. Looks like Rizzo's doing pretty well to fill Fiber in her spot, but we saw some uncharacteristic whiffs from every single player on the field, I believe. It was a bit of expectation. Sometimes you expect another person to make a hit, so you try and read the hit they have, and then they don't actually get the hit, so then you end up not getting the hit either. And that's where a lot of that ugliness comes from.
Yeah, the dominoes, they just fall. They keep falling. The domino effect.
I am still salty that my mic apparently sounds like a tuna can. Apparently, according to chat.
It does sound pretty bad for some reason. We'll have to figure that out. I don't know why. But
I want to try something really quick.
Well, no, we can fix it for next week. It's a no big deal. Okay, well, we will get the next map loaded up, hopefully.
We will. We will. Click, 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 James.
Click,
click. This is me doing my job. Click, click.
No, this is good. I believe in you.
Click. We got it.
Sounds way better, man. Feels good.
No.
How does this sound, James?
Oh my god, it sounds way better.
It is Discord then. Discord is making me sound like garbage. Like
why?
garbage.
Are you talking through Skype?
Yes, I am.
Okay, but you're not loud enough. Is the problem.
I can increase my volume if you'd like, or just talk quite louder. I will just yell the rest of the day.
And we've got Pluto going up the wall. Gonna try to pass it down to Espion. Espion can't get that hit. Rizzo putting that on target. Sad with the delayed hit. Buys enough time for Pluto to make the save. Now Rizzo's going to put that back on target. No one back for Genesis, but Pluto does put the boosters on to get around it. Not strong enough of a shot from Rizzo to be a danger. Now Espion's going to try to dribble this back. Can he get there? Is the net open? He flings it on. Sad is going to be there. And now Rizzo working with Jacob on the clear. Rizzo on the wall, putting that out into the middle. Pluto gets the touch. Chrome also out. Chrome going to chase this one down. Chrome popping it up over Jacob, but Sad will get the hit. Pluto coming in, doesn't get a strong shot, and Rizzo turns it aside. Now Espion with a chance, going for the fake. Doesn't work out. He does get the bump on Rizzo. And Jacob and Sad both going for it. Jacob with that save, barely keeping it out. Carpet, are you still alive?
I am still alive, James. Can you hear me, James?
I can hear you. You don't sound... I think you should switch back to Discord.
Oh, no! Don't make me do it!
I'm sorry.
That actually makes me kind of sad.
It's okay. But Jacob going to try to dribble this in. Puts it just high off the hood of his car. Rizzo coming to put it off the post. Sad with the follow-up, but Chrome getting the save. Still Kings of Urban potentially getting a goal here. They're keeping on quite a bit of pressure. Pluto coming up to get the hit. And Rizzo doesn't get that hit, but still they managed to keep it out. That was a scary moment there for Kings of Urban.
Is this any better, James?
It sounds wonderful.
Is this loud enough?
It is loud enough.
Yes. Troubleshooting.
Kind of. I don't know. It sounds kind of horrible, but let's just focus on the game. And now, Sad Jr. Gonna put that in. Pluto. Jacob putting that one just wide. Chrome gonna try to dribble this up the wall. Chrome falling back. Pluto's gonna try to get that under the middle, but Rizzo knocks it out. Sad and Jacob both teaming up on that dribble. Now Pluto with a small touch. Rizzo is going to send that out into the middle, but Pluto is there. Sad up on the wall. Tries to deny it. Jacob also flying out. We are scoreless here with just a minute and a half left to play here in game number 2. Pluto passing that out to Chrome. Chrome getting a shot, but Sad breaks that one up easily. Jacob denying that backboard bounce.
We have seen Kings of Urban with multiple people going up for the same ball here and there, but that has happened a few times as well. Genesis.
You need to go on Discord.
I'm salty.
Espion gets beat by Sad Jr. Rizzo trying to force the issue. Rizzo putting it up to Jacob. Jacob back to Rizzo. That was almost an incredible 1-2 play, but Rizzo just couldn't get accuracy on his shot. And Sad also barely missing, just hitting the post. Now Chrome's going to flick that out to Espion, but Espion gets blocked by Jacob. Final 30 seconds, still scoreless. We might see overtime. Rizzo challenging that one. Now Jacob up in the air. Rizzo thinking about it. He's on the wall. Goes for the shot. This one bouncing out. Pluto trying to beat Jacob, but Jacob gets a touch. This one still not in a safe spot.
The first time we've seen a game go 0-0 to the very end today. As we see both Kings of Urban and Genesis struggling a bit to try and put some shots on target. We'll see them pick up the pace a bit, but a few mistakes as the play progresses, and it tends to slow it down for both teams, and they aren't always able to turn it into efficient opportunities.
Espion with that pop there. This is a chance if Jacob can put it on target. What? Oh my! Cobb is on the job. Look at this play from the pass from Rizzo.
Rizzo all the way up, then Jacob just putting it on target to the top right corner, just missing the top post. The placement of that shot was insane. That is what made it very difficult to save. As a matter of fact, if he had put that more towards the middle of the net, it would have been a very easy, I don't want to say easy to save, but a very savable situation for the Genesis player that was in net. But alas, not this game.
Wow, what a play from Jacob. He is so natural in the air, graceful in his breakout. And that setup from Rizzo, long pass right to Jacob. Glorious. That is such quality Rocket League. I love seeing those plays. And that is quite the goal to get the win on.
Quite the goal indeed, as we saw it. They would pick up the pace, both teams, but we don't see a whole lot of shots. We saw 4 shots from Genesis and 6 shots from Kings of Urban. Drastically less than we had seen in previous game, and only 1 goal, and not until an overtime had happened. So we're looking at a situation where that game seemed to not have the pace of the previous one. Could be, again, the fact that both of them are using somebody new. But as I know, both Chrome and Rizzo, incredibly talented players, able to keep up with the pace. But there's a few times we saw some people jumping at the same ball for both teams and not being able to get the save or trying to predict things that hadn't happened yet. It seemed to slow the play down a bit on both sides of the field.
But that last goal, though, oh, glorious. It was glorious.
It was glorious. Jacob really bringing it to town.
Now, Genesis. Genesis on the brink of being swept again. They were swept last week by Momentum. Now, one game away from experiencing the same result at the hands of Kings of Urban. And Jacob scored the last goal in the last game, scoring the first one in this one.
Coming out quickly, he just waits for the bounce, gets the power shot on the net. While Chrome, his positioning actually wasn't too bad. He put himself in a place where he's able to come across from the net. But Jacob's shot caught him off guard by just about half a second, which is the exact reaction team he would have needed to get up for that save.
Oh, that one narrowly missing from Pluto, and Espeon had a chance. Didn't get the greatest shot, but Pluto comes in and cleans it up.
Again, a response shot. Pluto hitting that just to the side. Espeon trying to put that on target. Sad Jr. would have had the save, but Pluto waiting patiently in the corner for Espeon's touch, knowing he was very close to the ball for any kind of redirect opportunities, was able to put that in before Sad Jr. could get to it.
Good attempt by Rizzo to put that ball down in front of net in a dangerous spot. Chrome's going to put that just high. Rizzo is there to clear it out into the corner anyway. Jacob off the wall gets a small touch. Rizzo keeps it going. Sad with another touch. Rizzo going for the finish. But Chrome gets in the way. Now Chrome going up again. Does get a nice hit. Putting it all the way back. Now Sad going for this dribble. Gets shut down there by Pluto. And now Sad blocking his own team from clearing it. Espeon getting that hit right over to Sad. Sad putting it right back to Pluto. Chrome getting a very good clear. Now trying to challenge Rizzo. Rizzo popping that one far up into the mid. Jacob with the bump. The set down by Sad's going to leave it up for Rizzo, but Rizzo getting blocked by Pluto. Jacob with another long clear into the corner. Chrome trying to play this one. Leaves it for Pluto. And Pluto gets by Sad, and Chrome comes in to launch that one downfield. Then the demo from Chrome. Espeon on the wall, putting that out. Get it, and then he bumps Rizzo far away, and Sad comes off the wall. I don't know what he was doing there.
Rizzo doing a good job of letting Sad Jr. and Jacob do the kind of ridiculous things they do. And trying to fill that third spot, which is generally what you want to do as a sub. You don't want to interrupt two players that have been working together. They generally tend to have a type of play style that they follow through. Rizzo popping that up. If only Jacob had kept the height on his aerial, he may have been able to get that very nice pass.
But Jacob was not able to do so. He does get the block here. And the pass out. Rizzo was waiting for it, but Sad hit that first. Sad getting that touch, breaking up the dribble attempts. Now Chrome all the way back, but Jacob off the wall gets a decent hit. Rizzo breaking up that shot attempt by Pluto. Espeon preventing that pass from Sad. And now we just have a minute and a half left to play. We're all tied up at 1-1. We might see another overtime. This is dangerous. That one going just high, and Sad comes in to put it off his own backboard. Scary moment there for Kings of Urban.
Espeon still always just a tiny bit off from net. So far in this series, we've seen him with 2 or 3 very, very close shots on goal, but just at the post. Sad Jr. and Jacob trying to work together while their third has been demoed. But he's going to be able to get a hard clear cross.
Oh, and an epic save from Pluto!
God.
That one
What
almost
was that?
bouncing in off the ceiling, it looked like. And Pluto just keeping it out, keeping hope alive for Genesis. But they're going to have to put one on the board here. 40 seconds left to play. Genesis 1 game away from getting swept. And a miss from Jacob leaves it wide open for Espeon to just nudge it in.
Espeon waiting patiently underneath this, assuming Jacob might not get a good touch, but Jacob actually didn't get any touch at all. He went up at an interesting angle. He probably could have taken his time a little bit, but in his defense, Espeon has been going up for those touches quite a bit, and that's the one time Espeon actually did not go up for it. So Jacob, I thought he didn't have a whole lot of time, so he went up early, even though his car wasn't oriented correctly. And Espeon was able to capitalize on the mistake.
We're in the final 10 seconds. Genesis needs to hold out. Espeon trying to clear it up the wall. Gets that block. Soon as that ball touches the ground, Genesis will have the win in game number 3. Sad puts that out for Jacob. This could be in. That one just going wide, and Genesis takes game number 3, staying alive in the series.
Very close game. Very, very close game, to be honest. A little closer than I would have expected either team to have ever to allowed. But that mistake from Jacob at the end actually allowed Espeon, who was being patient that time, to come in and give them the lead with only 30 seconds remaining.
I don't know why Rizzo isn't using his RLCS title. We know he's got one. We know he does. Just feels bad, man, for him, I guess. I don't know why. But Genesis eking out that win barely. That moment that they took the lead was just that missed hit. The missed hit from Jacob popped right down to Espeon for a freebie. But still, that one was a struggle. A scrappy win there for Genesis. See if they can keep that up going into game number 4, where they have to stave off defeat in the series.
They are cutting it close, needing to do a reverse sweep against Kings of Urban, even with the sub. Could not be fun. But Rizzo doing a pretty good job of filling that third role. While they might not be the same player as Fireburner, it's still an incredibly sound player as Region. As you said, he does have a title. He was a very solid player in any tournament he's in.
Now Chrome getting between that back pass, cutting it off and capitalizing.
Chrome getting there just in time. Jacob and Rizzo trying to get that to each other. Rizzo wanted to go up for it, but Chrome actually just patiently waiting. I think he expected Jacob to pass that back. So all he do is get up underneath that, keep the altitude, pop it over Rizzo into net, and he does so.
Heads up play from Chrome, looking for that back pass. And we have an early lead for Genesis. Espeon trying to control this ball. Puts it off the wall, hits it again. But Jacob was waiting for it. Now the counterattack. Espeon almost got it by Rizzo. That was the last player back. Now Jacob in the corner trying to force his way through the entire Genesis defense. Rizzo on the wall, going to put that out into the middle for Sad, and Jacob. Sad is the one who gets the goal off the Rizzo pass.
Sad and Jacob both go over this. Rizzo taking that off the wall very quickly. Chrome trying to beat him off the wall.
Oh wait, Jacob got on a pass. What?
Jacob
actually touched that. Yes.
Stealing the assist from Rizzo. Trying to take those points away from his substitute. that actually he could have taken that away from Sad Jr. had he hit it too hard. But thankfully, it was a very weak touch, and Sad Jr. still on trajectory for the original pass.
We're all tied up here. Not the greatest hit from Sad Jr., but Jacob's able to work with it. And Jacob himself putting a shot in. Pluto, the defensive backstop for Genesis, keeps it out yet again. Dad going for the pass, but Chrome in the net waiting. Espeon versus Jacob. Jacob gets the save. Pluto putting another shot in, but Jacob still in net, able to get another save. Chrome sending it in. Getting a second touch. Espeon up. Espeon nudges it by Rizzo. Pluto trying to pinch it off the wall over to Espeon. Jacob gets a solid hit. And now Sad up the wall. Is going to try to pass it out into the middle. Jacob going for that same ball. Rizzo with a shot. But Chrome is there for the save. Now Sad putting it off the backboard. Rizzo again off the backboard, but Espeon will get to it first this time. Pluto up. Missing it. Chrome all the way in the back. Gets blocked by Jacob. Dangerous situation. But Pluto, again, sturdy in the back.
We see Kings of Urban able to put good pressure onto net, but a lot of times they're maybe just one or two more shot attempts away from truly pulling out Genesis's defense. As you know, Pluto is an incredibly talented defensive player. Espeon and Chrome falling surely behind, but not by much. Also very good players. But we'll see Kings of Urban take a few shots on net, pulling one or two defenders out, trying to slow up their rotation, but they're not able to get that third or fourth one that would truly break and find the hole. We see Genesis trying the best to counterattack. They actually still got a fair amount of shots on goal, though.
And then the demo from Chrome. We're all tied up. All of these games have been very neck and neck. Chrome with a chance to put it in, but puts it off the crossbar. Espeon putting another shot in. Sad and Jacob both going for it. Two back-to-back opportunities put just high by Genesis. And we remain tied.
We do see Sad and Jacob going for the same ball relatively frequently in this series, which I believe is a good portion of why they sometimes aren't able to mount some good counterattack pressures, because neither are able to follow up on a touch because they both have gone for the same pass.
Pluto up on the wall, leaves it. Chrome, only one left in net. That one bouncing, scary. Scary moment there for Genesis. But they stay alive. We're in the final 35 seconds here. Rizzo up, puts that shot on target. Pluto getting another save. Now Pluto with a shot opportunity, but he couldn't read it off the ceiling. Espeon putting that shot high. Now Jacob on the counterattack. Leaves it for Rizzo. Rizzo puts it over to Sad. Sad couldn't put a strong shot on, and that was easily blocked. But good team passing there by Kings of Urban. Final 10 seconds. The countdown. You can hear it going off. Espeon's going to try to read this off the wall. That ball is going to hit the ground, and we have overtime here in game number 4. Genesis has to score this to take the win to stay alive. Otherwise, Kings of Urban will take the series 3-1.
We should get another overtime. Both teams doing well. We saw a very close opportunity from Genesis there at the end. Espeon trying to get through, but he smartly let that ball bounce to the ground once it started to float over into his half.
.30 seconds into overtime. Espeon trying to get that ball out into the middle. Pluto with a good pass, but Sad breaks it up. Chrome flies wide. Everyone's out. This could be dangerous. Jacob's going to have a wide open net, and that's going to be it. Kings of Urban take it 3-1 over Genesis.
Jacob keeping it on top of his car. Just a little bit of a show off. Also probably didn't want Rizzo to take that shot. But surprising Genesis with that last touch towards the net. having an open opportunity. Not only was it open, both him and Rizzo actually had a free open shot before anyone would have come back to that. See some celebration there from Sad Jr. But as you said, 3-1 in the series. But Genesis fighting well, especially with someone that they haven't played with very much in the past. I know I bring that up a lot, but I feel like it's a pretty big deal when someone's able to come brand new into a team and do very well against another team that's, you know, professional, I should say.
Very, very tight games. And yep, Chrome came in serving in place of Quinn and did a good job. Those guys were able to fight back in game number 3 despite going down 2 games. They were able to stay alive, keep the series going, and then force overtime in game number 4, just coming up short. But Genesis fought valiantly. Ultimately, Kings of Urban taking that victory 3-1, and they improve to 3-2 in the season.
I mean, that's going to put them in a pretty good place. I don't know if you have the score sheet. I'd like to see it, to see how people sit after the end of today. But either way, some very good games. We saw 2 series go to the 5th game, I believe.
Pardon?
I believe we saw 2 series go to the 5th game.
We just saw 1. We saw the Lucky Bounce Exodus game go to 5.
It was the Lucky Bounce Exodus game, which actually was the game I was most surprised by. Because I know Lucky Bounce has struggled, but with the roster changes, it seems like they were doing quite well after taking 2/3 of the old Orbit team, playing with Darkfire. That was actually one of the more fun games for me personally, because I haven't seen either of those players play a whole lot competitively lately. Although I think my favorite game was when Get Merc'd took out iBuyPower.
Yeah, that was. I mean, it looks like we got the score wrong. It says 3 for Cosmic and 0 for Get Merc'd. That looks like a typo. I believe we destroyed them.
Yeah, we tried them 7-0 in a best of 8.
But that's going to be it for us, guys. We do have the updated standings. Exodus sitting at the number 1 spot at 5-0. Momentum has that number 2 spot, 4-1. Cosmic also 4-1, but because Momentum beat Cosmic, they have that tiebreaker spot above them. Kings of Urban sitting in 4th at 3-2. Get Merc'd currently at 2-3. We have a pretty good shot at making the playoffs. I'm excited about this, Carpet.
I hope that they allow us to, because we are 2-3. We are better than every player on Genesis.
Lucky Bounce and Too Easy.
Yeah, we are incredible.
According to the standings.
And we are only 1 game away from being as good as Kings of Urban. For 1 series, I should say. So if we can actually get up there, we will be in a good place, James. I've got faith in it.
I'm looking forward to the jerseys and the sponsorship dollars.
Oh, to Get Merc'd jerseys?
Oh, yeah.
I am interested. We'll put them up for sale. We'll make millions.
Trillions, even.
Trillions of cents.
We'll pay off the national debt with how much money we'll make.
It'll be insane.
But that's going to be it for the cast, guys. Thank you to everybody working behind the scenes, D-Pants and Gibbs. Also, Carpet, thank you for casting with me. JamesBot, that's me. It's been a pleasure. Carpet, where can people find you?
You can find me at Findable Carpet on both Twitter and Twitch. I stream too much, but I'll let you know on Twitter when I'm not streaming, probably, because I do that less often. And I'll be sure to not bring my tuna can next week. Hopefully we'll get this.
Yeah, we'll get that tuna can figured out.
Hopefully we'll get this Discord situation figured out. I think maybe Gibbs has the connection as low as humanly possible on the server, because it's kind of insane that this mic sounds like garbage.
Yeah, no, it's all Gibbs' fault. I agree. And if you guys are looking for me, you can find me at GoJamesBot on Twitter, GoJamesBot on Twitch, GoJamesBot on YouTube, and GoJamesBot on Facebook, even though I never do anything on that. And I think I have 1 like. So you can just ignore the Facebook. Find me on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's the better one.
Yeah. No one checks Facebook, right? Unless you're Espeon.
Espeon's always on Facebook.
Yeah, all the time.
Just because he has to check on all those anime updates.
Yeah, wait, what? Espeon's not a weeb.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry, I've confused him with Espeon.
You're thinking of Digital and Covenel.
That's true. Digital and Covenel are weebs. Espeon, and you're the weeb.
All right, we're gonna host Espeon. Yes, hosting Espeon, lovely. That's going to be it for the GamerSaloon Champions League week number 5. See you guys next week, Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully I got that in before the host.
If not, goodbye. Thank you.
Yep, goodbye and thank you. I said it last.
No.
Goodbye and thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye and thank you. Goodbye. Thank you.
Goodbye. He has not hosted yet.
Goodbye.
We are still here saying goodbye.
Why isn't he hosting?
I don't know,
Host
but
it.
goodbye. Thank you.
Gibbs, just host it. Host it. Why is he posting it in chat? Just host it, Gibbs. Host. End the pain. I can't host? Oh gosh. Alright, well. Hold on, watch this.
We don't know what to do. We can't do this.
Yes,
No, we can't end stream. You and me are stuck here until this happens.
Alright, Alright, yes, it's fine. Give me 1 second.
Give you 1 second.
We can escape this, I promise you. I promise you we can escape this.
Dead air.
Just buy time. Buy it to Phil. Phil,
okay. Thanks. Thanks everyone. I don't know how to do this, James. I'm not streaming. I don't know how to do this. James, I'm scared and confused.
just do it. Phil!
Mom, help! Anyways, no, seriously, thanks everybody for tuning in. It's always a blast here with my friend James. As you guys know, me and him are co-workers. And I love hearing his voice every time, no matter what's going on.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, except when you're insulting me, which is almost every single time. You insult me so much
right now.
Good.
Keep buying. Why you stopped filling?
Sorry. Well, no one needs to hear my awful mic. I want to switch over to Skype, but you won't let me. Was it that quiet, or are you just a salty individual? James, I'm going to keep filling time. Everyone, please ask questions. Actually, this is a good time. We're going to have a 30-second AMA. Everyone, ask away. I will answer any question that is at least PG rated. I'll actually go, I might say G just to be safe. Ask me things that are simple and easy. Ask me things you'd ask your friend's grandmother. Just nice questions. I will answer them without hesitation.
Hey, guess what?
Didn't wait. What?
You don't have to answer any questions.
I want to. No.
All right, we did it, guys. We're done.
Which shoe size? Carpet. No. What shoe size do I wear? 9.5 or 10.
That's too late. I hosted.